recorder. All right, you guys are being recorded for posterity. So no swearing. God damn it. I mean, you know it. So is that Chuck too? I see Chuck. Boy, it's I feel like his screen is just a little bit lighter this week.
Oh, yeah. It is.
A little bit lighter this time.
Something's coming through. I feel like, you ever see that movie? It was made back, it was a John Carpenter movie. It was like The Other Side of Darkness or some shit, where they were like, these physicists were camped out in this church that had this weird circular tube that was going all kinds of stuff, and they opened up a gateway, and the only reason that they could see the gateway was because it had these little like edges of light around the edges of it. That's what Chuck's picture looks like. Uh-huh. And it slowly came into focus, and it became like this huge demon, which I assume that will happen.
Chuck probably looks like a huge demon, so that's probably why he's doing the whole thing.
Yeah, that's my thought. How you been, man?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah? Did you do anything fun this weekend?
No, it was rainy and nasty here all weekend, so mostly just hung out and watched movies.
That bites. Who else got President's Day off tomorrow? Or Washington's birthday, or whatever the hell they're calling it.
Not me.
Not you? You got to work?
Yeah, it's a holiday for our company on the West Coast, but not on the East Coast.
You need to move.
What the hell's that?
Well, it's not a bad deal. We get an extra free holiday we can take whenever we want in exchange for it, which I'd much.
Actually, that's even better.
That's not bad. The company I used to work for would switch off between Veterans Day and Columbus Day. So one year we would take Veterans, we would get Veterans Day off, and one year we would get Columbus Day off. And I don't know what the logic behind that was, but that's how it worked.
Sound like there was.
But we never would get Casimir Pulaski Day off. I used to take it off because Marlon and the boys would be off from school for Casimir Pulaski, but they don't even have that anymore. I don't think Casimir Pulaski is a state holiday anymore in Illinois, which is kind of a bite in the ass.
Illinois can't afford holidays.
They can't afford it anymore. Yeah, we're like, we got to cut Casimir Pulaski. No more Polish Revolutionary War heroes, damn it. So who are we waiting for? Is Matt here yet?
No, Matt.
No.
Matt, all right. Let me throw him a quick text. Let's see where the hell that boy is.
I want to say those people that live in the St. Louis area should check their Facebook page. I sent an invite out to some.
Got it.
It's not trivia, is it?
No. It's poker.
Oh, well.
I don't know how often some of you guys check your Facebook page. So
About twice a year.
there you go.
Well, I'm getting there. I haven't updated mine for a couple of weeks now, so I'm getting to the point where I'm hoping my blog will take off with my no reader from my point now where I have no readers to
to one.
To one. I need one reader.
That doubles the numbers.
Yeah, exactly. It's like my readership went up infinity %.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. All right, I just texted Matthew. But yeah, the whole idea behind that is to sort of, if people care what I think, they can go to that. They can go to, I'll just plug it right here, leshostetler.com, and read my idiot thoughts, and then I can slowly back away from social media, which is what I want to do in perpetuity over time.
Anything's better than Facebook.
It was fun while it lasted. I've been on Facebook for I was looking back, and it's been like 9 years. And honestly, Facebook has increasingly grown just shittier and shittier and shittier. So I'm getting done with it. And it sounds like I won't be going back into digital advertising anytime soon. So no reason for me to be on there for my clients because I don't have any.
All right. I'm happy and sorry to hear that, Les.
No, it's just a strategic switch. I've talked to some people, and they're saying, look, the likelihood of you maybe able to get a remote posting at your seniority is getting, it's not going to happen. So
right.
So I'm focusing closer to home.
Sent your resume to a friend who sent it to St. Elizabeth's.
Oh yeah.
Or two, because I guess they've got a hole that you might fit.
Really? I'd be curious to look into that.
So even if you don't hear from them, you might go, on your own and see what they've got posted. I don't know what's up, how they handle that, but
I will. I'll check it out. I'll check out the posts. I went through today and had a couple of things, but I've got like I was telling Dan, I've got a couple interviews this week, so hopefully something will pan out, including a really good one on Thursday.
the right thing will pan out, Les.
Yeah. It'll be all right. All right. So while we wait for Matt, who just said he will, BRT means be right there, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking my.
Or big rowdy twit. I don't know.
Yeah,
Talking to you.
Bite. Wait, that doesn't work. No. All right. So last time, and let me go ahead and switcheroo here back over to the thing.
Bite right. No. Okay.
Bite right through.
Bite right through.
That's what I was thinking.
I could tell you were looking at some sort of testicle-related thing there. All right. So last time, was there? There we go. So stop it, Farina. Get back in the room. You're encased in stone right now.
I didn't do anything.
Gordon threw me over there. You did.
No, I didn't. I was.
Whoa, Scott's back.
There we go.
Who did
There.
that?
I just put you back.
I think Scott's back.
Nothing to do with that. Yeah, Scott's back. Scott.
So last time, you guys came down here and fought. We spent most of the evening fighting Theric Newell, who's
Or each other.
Or each other, or whose stats I posted on the website, so you guys could take a look at him and see what he was all about. And after his defeat, through a combination of decent luck and a variety of interesting spells deployed by Bardos, you guys managed to defeat him. And then you came to the idea of, well, we're the sword of valor, which we are looking for. This banner doesn't seem to be in this part of the dungeon. What are we going to? What do we do next? You can go back around that way towards where the corruption forge was, which frankly right now seems the only solution, the real solution. Hey, there's Matt. He's on the thing. You need to zoom that, buddy. There you go. Zoom's having an issue for Matt, so he'll be a moment. Bite right through.
Biting right through again.
Yeah. Okay. So, so you guys, there was a bit of banter to discuss what to do next, and I believe the last thing you guys hit on was the idea of waiting overnight, resting until dawn, so that Lothar could get his spells back, so that Lothar can cast a find object or something similar. Is that more or less what transpired?
Yeah.
And also, Les, would you say in the email that it was like 200 degrees in that room?
I did. It's about 200 degrees in that room.
Can we get endure elements?
You mean like a tunnel, Holmes?
No, like
Kind of a hall.
the cleric casting that or someone else.
It's possible, I suppose. Would endure elements is a what level spell?
First level spell, I believe.
Bardos has resist energy. That's all he's got that can help him there.
I don't have anything that can help.
Resist energy might be enough, though. I mean, it's a 10 per round damage.
Actually, I can't imagine it would be more than 10 points around.
How many of us have create water? Maybe we can just go up to the chimneys and dump so much water as to put the.
We'll make it a sauna. That'd be sweet.
Endure elements, just for the sake of clarity, counteracts conditions between -50 and 104 degrees Fahrenheit without having to make fortitude saves that come with environmental damage.
This is much higher than that.
This is quite a bit warmer than that.
So resist energy might be the way to go.
Yeah.
Not to mention,
Outfit the whole party with that.
right? If I were to memorize it to cast it, it would be one first level spell per party member, and I don't have that many. And not enough to get all of us anyway.
10 minutes per level. So
We cannot hear you, Matt.
Resist energy
Okay,
could.
thanks.
Hey, Matt, I heard him.
Oh, wait.
Hello?
Hey,
There you are.
There we
All
are.
right. Hi.
Welcome.
Well, thank you
We're
all.
just going over what we're going to do. So some of the information on the, for Matt's benefit, some of the information on the email, what we were talking about was the idea that it is about 200 degrees Fahrenheit in that room with the corruption forge in it, where the salamanders were working, which will be problematic for normal humanoids, including yourselves.
So is that like...
That's where my wife likes it in the house when I'm trying to sleep. So.
Do you figure we flash out used to it?
How much damage does that equal in a round when you go into a room that's 200 degrees?
As much as D6 per round.
Does magic armor help at all?
I don't think so.
And looking at resist energy, I'm not sure it would work.
The subject gains resist energy 10 against energy type chosen. So
There's acid, cold, electricity, fire, or sonic.
it would be
Fire would be heat.
fire would work. In this case, fire would work.
Okay.
But like I said, it don't have enough to put it on everybody.
Exactly. Yeah. That would be what, a second level spell.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 5 of those that I can do in a day.
I
You
have
got what?
4.
I have 5 of those that I can
Oh
do.
wow.
That's a first level spell for her.
Yeah. And once rested, I can do 4 second level spells.
Yeah, that's after rested.
Right.
Well, I know there was a lot of talk, so it's like mid to late afternoon of the of like this the day in which you fought Theric. A rest. You could rest, but it would be, we're talking probably 16. Hold on, I'm doing the math. 14 to 15 hours of rest.
Yeah. And I'm not saying rest is the way we need to go, but at this point, I could give you a hearty pat on the back and a Band-Aid.
Yeah, D6 per round is going to be tough.
That is tough. Depending on how fast you move through there, how fast you can take. But even if it's 5 rounds, it's 5d6, and there's I'll be blunt. There's no save against it. It's an environmental condition.
Well, let me ask this, Les. I have that Terralindiv dragon scale, which is resist elements 3 times a day. So 2 things. I can only use it on myself, right? And
Correct.
And
That is
then
correct.
how much saving is resisting elements? Is that
Depends on your level.
No, if you get a spell cast on you, resist energy, then it's the subject gains resist energy 10 against the energy type chosen. So in this
this
case,
is elements though?
What level are you?
resist
I'm 6.
elements. Well, is it endure elements or resist elements?
It says here resist elements, but I wrote it down a year ago whenever we got this. So.
Okay. Hold on, let me check and see if there's. I bet it's endure elements.
I think it's endure elements.
Well, that's not going to help you
Wah, wah, wah.
because that only is all good up to about 140 degrees. And these areas are like 200 degrees.
Hey Les,
Mhm.
I've got the dragon scale that has resist element as well.
Yeah, what does it say?
It just says 3 times per day resist element.
See,
That's all I wrote
thank you,
down.
Mike. It was
That's all I
resist
wrote down.
element.
Let me see.
But it says dragon scale 3 per day resist element.
Yeah, yep, exactly what I have.
My question is, could I use one use of it and then give that scale to someone and have them use it?
The scales.
asked that.
This is a question I know the answer to. The scales are attuned to you personally. Remember,
Okay.
you have to hold them for 10 minutes and then they are attuned to you. I suppose if you handed it off to somebody and they took 10 minutes to sort of attune themselves to the scale, then it would work for them. But it would take that time for the scale to sort of get onto it, and then to give it back would cost another 10 minutes.
I think
Right,
it was originally
resist energy,
explained
how
to
does
us.
that last?
It's 10 minutes per level. Resist energy does.
Do you know what
So,
level those dragon scales were?
6, I believe.
So
Well,
60
they're
minutes,
not
so we could actually
Tarendulus.
do that.
Tarendulus,
We'd only blow 10 minutes off of them.
That's what I'm
Two
saying.
of us that have it could give it to 2 other people.
So resist. Okay, the heat damage is 1d6 each round.
But wait a second. If you're not holding the scale, you don't get the benefit. So if you hold it and you say, okay, I'm going to give myself resist elements, and then you hand it to somebody, resist elements goes away
Right.
on you.
Okay.
Right, but let's say 2 of us can get to the room and look for the off switch or something. Let's just say there's a lever like in
I
every.
don't think there's an
Dungeons
off
and
switch
Dragons.
to the forge.
Yeah, it's a forge. It's generating that heat. You think?
What I could do, I could give my scale to Storm, and then we could count on Storm and Flashlight going in and.
Don't we have create water or something? Can't we just quench the forge and move on?
No, it's a magical forge. That's not going to work.
So,
And it's probably extremely magical or
Right.
extremely powerful magic item.
it's magical water, magical forge.
Less.
Yep.
So resist energy 10. You take 1d6 of damage, heat damage each round, right?
Correct.
So if you did have resist energy fire,
That would
which
work.
takes out
Yeah.
10 hit points around, that would work, right?
That would. That would protect you from that damage. Because it's every instance during the duration of the spell.
Right. But I don't know, does anyone have those currently memorized?
I have a couple left, but I don't have enough for everybody.
Well, maybe if we just give the fighter types the resist, have them go in, clean up the room, and then the rest of us just bolt through as fast as we can and just take a minimal amount of damage.
Bardos has one of those still.
So resist energy communal is a 3rd level cleric spell. So if we're studying for cleric spells anyway,
I think what they were trying to come up with is a way to do it without having to take the pause for rest.
Right.
okay. Well,
But
I
Lothar,
would
weren't you
like
saying
to-
that, that you're down to like, potions and heal checks from the point of view of being
Well,
able to help you guys out?
That was something of a joke. I still have 5 channel energies, so I can do
okay.
5 bursts. But I'm pretty much out of. Let's see. I
Spell heals.
have 2 first level spells left, so that would be Cure Light if I converted them and didn't need them for anything else. I'm out of seconds, and I have 1/3, so that would be 1 Cure Moderate.
I was looking at my character. I do have a scroll of resist energy, so I could give one more person.
I got 3 of those. I got 3 resist energies because I used 2 gravity bows.
Bardos has one, so that's 4. You got a scroll, that's 5.
I don't need one, by the way.
And the, like I said, the scales will work for 2 people. I've got one and Flashheart have one, so I'm going to give mine to Storm. Flashheart will use his on himself.
They're attuned. You couldn't give the scales
Yeah, it
away.
just takes 10 minutes.
I say we'll just give it to the fighters and let the fighters go and clean up, and then the rest of us just, after they're done, just kind of try and go through really quick.
Gato would just like to volunteer one time for something. We have a potion of greater invisibility, right? Or a scroll of it?
I've got a potion, I think.
A potion, yes.
A potion. If you'll allow me to have the potion of greater invisibility, I'd be willing to go in there and take out the salamanders. My rationale is I do have spring attack, so I can advance, attack, and get back before they can swing. So at no time do I end up at a square next to them where they can swing at me. Being invisible, I'll be able to have my sneak attack each time, and I do have a bleed ability where once I start injuring them, they will continue to lose hit points each round.
Okay, Elendar will look shocked at Gato and say, yes, that's a great idea.
And as long as you don't have any desire to cast spells, I can silence you as well.
Cool. I do not wish to cast any spells.
But what I'm thinking is, in case these things are spellcasters, if you're silenced and close enough to them, it would silence them as well.
Okay.
So, so the potion of greater invisibility is going to last 6 rounds.
Okay.
All right. There are 4 salamanders in there.
Okay.
In the 200-degree heat.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure you're doing the math.
You don't want any backup there, huh?
Are you thinking there, Don, you're just going to hit each one once and then hope they bleed to death?
Yep.
Don't
And
they
if that doesn't work, then we send in the fighters.
Yes.
don't they get a save though against bleed?
No.
Not if I hit a sneak attack, no.
Nope.
Now, if they have healing spells, they can heal themselves.
Be way cool if it works.
And silence would give you a 20-foot radius.
Sounds like
If
fun.
this works, Les will hate me even more.
If this works, it'll be a miracle. I'll tell you right now. Right.
We have another potion of invisibility that we picked up earlier if somebody wants to go with him, but you can't attack, right?
No, I'd let Don do this solo. And just, after 6 rounds, you have to be on your way back out.
Oh, I'm coming back out after 6 rounds. Can I
So
Yep.
I will give you my scale to use.
okay.
So it'll take 10 minutes as we're talking about this for this scale to attune to you.
Well, while we're doing that, can I get healed just a few hit points?
I'm not that kind of summoner.
Well, talking to the clerics also.
So you guys are taking Idrian, right?
What's that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're saying,
cool.
Prisoner.
we say, see,
I am
we
cool.
killed the
We're
vampire.
taking
So
the
you don't have to
rescued
worry about
prisoner.
The rescue prisoner. This is going to be great. Okay.
Lothar only has one heal left.
So I want to know. So first things first.
So
Illidar,
giving-
you're giving Gato your silver scale. That's going to give him resist
Cool.
elements. And
Yep.
It's going to take 10 minutes for him to attune. All right. Okay. So you do have resist elements, or resist elements. Oh, resist energy. Sorry.
resist energy. Sorry.
Okay, so that's going to keep you safe from the heat. Now, you're also going to drink the greater invisibility. I assume you're going to do that at the very last minute.
I'm going to go in there and then drink it.
I would
Yes.
probably, yeah, sneak in there and get as far as you can and then drink it.
Okay. All right, so you're going to have greater invisibility. Now, silence. Lothar, are you going to cast silence on him?
I have a wand of silence, so yeah, I'm gonna put silence on him.
How long does that last?
It lasts 1 round per level, and I don't know the level of the wand. We got it from some monster. I assume it would need to be at least 6th.
Okay, so
For
let's
wand.
let's assume six rounds on that too.
And it's a 20-foot radius emanation.
Okay, I'll put an aura on him.
Does anybody else have spider climb? Let's
No.
really play on Les's rules here. Let's turn that into an invisible spider climbing.
Sorry, that doesn't work for player characters.
Hey, Les, how tall is the ceiling in that room?
So it's actually quite high, probably 45 to 50 feet up.
Because there was a catwalk that went over them, so.
I mean, you're going to get on it essentially. It's not so much a catwalk, but this, I mean.
But this is like 20 feet up or something like that, isn't it? This section right here.
Yes, it is. There's it's like a ledge, and that cage style elevator is right there in that square. That's that black square.
Hey, Don, how much do you weigh with all your stuff?
Don have 2 scales. Can I give him my levitate scale too?
Only one scale will work at a time.
It's not gated off though, right, Les? You don't have to take the cage to get into that room.
No, there's a little railing, but you can certainly get over it.
Don, you weigh less than 300 with all your gear, right?
I weigh 156 with all my gear.
Okay. Dang, that's only 6 pounds over light. Okay. If you need help
My
getting
gear
out,
weighs more than
or
that.
if you need to stay in there, Storm can dash in there, and she can actually lift you while flying.
Okay.
And Farina and Illindar, you might be able to take pot shots to finish these guys off if they don't die all the way, right?
You open that secret door. I mean, it's like a blast furnace of air coming out of there. I mean, where you guys are standing now, you guys will be okay, even if the door's open from the heat. But once you step into, the problem is you can't see down into the thing.
Right, you got to be all the way over the ledge.
Yeah, this area is kind of like a.
So you need the resist element.
20 feet down. Yeah, you need something. Well, or you take the damage, one of the two.
And to be honest, Illindar is not the best shot.
How is it? Your arrows don't just ignite and fire at 200 degrees. I mean, and you're.
Well, I mean, it's a dry heat.
Yeah. I
It's more like they're in the oven.
I had to say it. Sorry. No, I mean, you could put a wooden arrow in an oven and turn it to 200, and it won't. I don't know what
It'll never
the
ignite. Yeah.
point of ignition is, but I know it's substantially higher than that.
Matt has another one of those resist energy scales, though. We could give that to Storm, right? And then he could go in there without hurting.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I thought it was
Hey,
specifically
Les.
coded to
Yeah.
me, but if not, I can give it to
Before
whoever.
I walk in, describe the room for me again. When I come in,
It's on the map.
Yeah, you
Do I
can
have
see
to
it.
do I have to take this elevator down, or
Well, you
That
have
elevator
don't
goes diagonal
necessarily.
down.
It can go down or diagonal. So it can go straight down like a regular elevator, right? And then,
Right.
but it also will go down at a 33 down angle down to this area, and then the elevator will end up like here, where it also reaches the floor. So you can, and there's a control inside that allows you to pick which one you want to do. So it can go straight down like an elevator, up and down, or it will go along sort of this metal track across this area to stop at the ground at this part right here.
Okay, and this area to this area is how far of a drop?
20.
20 feet.
So if you could stealthily hang over the edge, so you're hanging down 5 feet, and then if you got acrobatics, you would take a D6 fall damage.
That's what I want to do, actually.
Like I said, hang over the edge, so you're only at 15 feet. The acrobatics.
Wait, I was curious. Is somebody are they not giving you spider climb? I thought I heard somebody saying that they're going to get revenge
I
on
don't
me.
have it to give anymore. Mine's expended.
Oh, okay.
So
Mine's already worn off, right, Les? Because I had spider climb on last. So
Yeah, it's
fighting the
worn off.
vampire
You guys have been
ceiling.
talking for several minutes,
when I start
like
this,
half an hour.
if the other fighters would get in the elevator and start their way down so that they're down by the time I'm done, that might be helpful.
Well, I think what we're going to do is we're not going to give everybody else the resist.
Okay.
It's you to see how much you can do, and Storm is your escape if you need it.
Okay. That sounds good.
And then we'll see how that works, and then from there, we'll see if we need to get the
Okay.
fight.
Does anyone have any channel energies left or anything like that? Because I would like to be full.
Chuck.
Yeah, I have 5.
Right.
How far down are you?
I'm down 12, but I think lots of other people are down a little bit. So
Hang on a second. Let me look
I'm
at
down
something
too,
real quick.
but not.
All right, for Gato, I'm going to do a maximized cure light.
okay.
So you're maxed. That would be 13 points. So you're maxed out, or you're
All right. Thank you.
max hit point. We'll get rid of this one.
All right, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to make myself a martini just so.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'd make 2 of them.
yeah.
We want to have artifacts by the end of tonight.
Who else is injured? Specifically, anyone that might have to go into the fray if this goes.
I'm down 14.
But you're a brave Sir Knight.
Yep.
I was gonna say,
being half
Storm,
dead, I'm
Storm's
fine.
down 3.
I'm the best armored anyway, so.
All right. So looking at it, I think in this clump, I should be able to channel positive energy without anyone noticing to just heal everybody. So once Les gets back, I'll have him roll that.
Because he'll roll up better. Do you want to undo the cure light?
No, I use maximize, so that was a max anyway.
Okay.
See if I leave the house again.
Okay. At least you didn't take us to the restroom.
So are you bursting instead of
Shaking, I don't want to hear.
Gato?
I did a cure light on Gato, just because I'm used to my burst being sad, and that made that
Les
guarantees
isn't here, and if you burst for 14, I just wouldn't do the spell.
whichever. But
That burst will take him up to max.
yeah, but look at that burst. I haven't rolled that in like 3 years.
Right. So
So
you didn't cast the spell.
We'll just tell them we changed our minds.
there you go. Everybody gets 14. Everybody who's injured gets 14.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay, I burst.
Yes, we killed them already.
What? What? Where was I?
Making a martini.
Shaking ice from the
Kim,
sounds of it.
Did you guys hear that?
Yep.
A bit.
It was I lied. It's not a martini. It's a gin gimlet. So
Anyway, I burst for 14 points for everybody.
okay.
Nice.
Look at that. He rolled, one of them is a 6.
I rolled an actual maximum number on a dice.
Very nice.
I was
I'm
down
gonna take a
exactly
picture of
14 points, so
You know,
that was amazing.
I was tempted there for a little while to just sort of give Lothar sort of automatic exploding dice on all his rolls.
Well,
Much good to be to
But I figured he's only going to use it
that,
like
right?
once a year, you know.
the next time we roll up new characters, I'm going to pick Mike's brain to figure out what can I make up that requires no dice rolls whatsoever. Can I get some key points? I don't care what it is. No dice rolls.
We'll be back to wampum. All right, so what's the plan?
Hey Don, I thought of something. I do have Featherfall. If you wanna, I can just have you drop.
So just a quick thing. The elevator takes 2 rounds to go up or down.
And it lets everyone in there know. I can't imagine it's stealthy.
It's chain driven. Yeah, I would. I don't know. They're not usually that quiet.
It's not going to be all that stealthy.
No.
Featherfall 60 foot around, so you can get down there in 1 round.
Okay.
All right.
Dolly, you Gatto.
Gatto, you slowly peel off the.
Okay, so right now,
blasted by this hot air, just sears the air in your lungs.
so right now I've got Featherfall and the scale, and then he just cast silence on me.
Okay.
And in 36 seconds, Storm's swooping into the room and grabbing you because you should be visible by then.
So you hear Illendar in the back and Drow going, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. All right. So how far is that?
That's one movement.
One movement. The next movement would be you dropping to the ground, right? In Featherfall. Your next move action.
Yes.
Okay. So you just
I should be here after round 1.
All right. Did you take the invisible pill potion, or are you not going to do that?
I haven't yet. I'm about to. Let me roll a stealth because I'm trying to be stealthy.
Okay.
Holy crap, dude.
Here, I'm stealthy.
Oh, good Christ.
I would say he's stealthy. He probably landed on the guy, and the guy still didn't notice.
Natty 20 on stealth? What's going on? Have you guys been working the numbers? I mean, Lothar's getting maxed on his
He's getting
rolling
A6.
20 stealth. Something is wrong.
He's wearing the washcloth of invisibility there.
All right. So yeah, you come. So the rest of you are in this room, and you guys open up that secret door, and it's just like a blast furnace going out there. I mean, you have to turn away. It's so bad. Gatto's like, and goes scrawling in. You guys put that thing back, and then Illendar's like 1 Mississippian Drow, 2 Mississippian Drow, that kind of thing.
I leave out the Drow part.
Gatto, you are scuttling around, and you see that most of these guys are not paying attention to the elevator area. These 2 guys over here are working at the forge, and they're actually like working at the forge. They've got tools. They're like slamming something in there. The fire's just, and you definitely can tell that all this heat in here is coming from that forge. Although the salamanders themselves radiate a moderate amount of heat, it's nothing compared to the forge. The forge is really the oven, the burner in this oven. The other 2 guys are sort of just like milling around over here talking to each other, and they don't see you either. They're just, for guards, they're just sort of standing around.
Lousy guards.
They are the worst guards, apparently.
I don't know if they're really guards or just, yeah. Okay.
No, they're just hanging out, kind of talking to each other. They got their spears in their hand. They're slithering around, making their hissy noises, that kind of thing. So that's round 1.
Round 1, I'm here, right?
Right.
So round 2, I drink the potion.
Okay. Hold on. I have to roll. So silence gets a saving throw, right? Or no?
I do not believe so.
Yes, there is.
But I'm also moving stealthily.
Will negate. Well, it's the fact that you're moving stealthily and they don't see you doesn't necessarily mean that the silence radius, which you're emanating, doesn't affect them.
Right. So whether or not they're affected, I'm also moving stealthily.
Right. No, I get it. And your stealth is 25? All right. So I have to roll a couple of things. First, it's going to be will saves against, what's the DC on that silence spell? Do you know?
Well, if it would be 6th level, then it should be...
It's a second level spell, right?
Yeah, a D10 plus 2 plus the modifiers for
plus your wisdom. Yeah.
So probably...
Plus my wisdom?
Yeah, it would be yours.
Okay, so then it would be 16.
All right. He passes it. Him, and him. So 3 out of the 4 make their will saves, which means in this case they don't even really notice.
They don't even,
the only one that doesn't is this one right here. This guy. Did you see that up in the corner? This guy right here. And they're working, so they're making noise. The other guy is making noise. So, yeah, he doesn't really notice that he is silent. They're not talking. The other two are still talking to each other. So whatever. I mean, you may have got a bum silence there, but now I have to do for the two guys that are not working. I have to do perception, the counter perception checks against your stealth of 25. Their perception is they have skill focused perception. So perception is you're not going to like this plus.
Wait. So that perception for stealth, you should have another. I think is it 10 or 20 to be invisible.
If he's invisible, it adds 20, so it's 45.
So
45. All right, let's see what we get. A 19 and a 20. Okay, so they do not see you. All right, you're right up next to him. You can feel the heat coming off of this creature as he sort of talks to this other guy. And you can, strangely, you can still hear them talking, although to you it sounds sort of far away, and you can't understand the language, obviously. But
okay, so
they do sort of get like a curious look on their faces, like, what is wrong? You know, because their voices sound weird to them because of the effect of the silence spell. Even though they made their will saves, there's a strange effect that's happening.
So that was round 1 of the
thing, and round 2 of the silence.
Yeah.
Did somebody say we want victory, Kyriansele?
Okay, so I'm going to swing at this guy. Okay.
Okay. He's flat-footed.
Now,
so
what
he
are my
doesn't.
pluses to hit being invisible?
Your pluses to hit? I don't think you get any pluses to hit.
Yeah, I think it's either 2 or 4.
What?
Yeah, they're flat-footed, and plus there's a bonus.
Hold on a second.
Does attackers get it's either a 2 or a 4 bonus for being invisible?
Right.
I do not see anywhere here where it says that you get a bonus to attack.
Hold on a second.
You get a plus 40 bonus on stealth checks. So
hold on. God's writing the errata that he's going to send to you.
But I do not see anything that talks about any sort of attack.
You have to look at it from a defensive stance. You don't. I think
it'll be flat-footed. He'll hit them flat-footed.
Just flat-footed, no dex. Okay.
So their flat-footed AC without their dex is 17.
Okay. So I'm stabbing at that guy first.
22 to hit. That will hit. 14 points of damage and 2 bleed. So you hear him yell, and he reaches down, and you see that you have you've opened up a big gash in his side, which is gushing blood just like all over the place. This blood,
and
which is
spring attack. I once I swung, I actually moved a little bit. So
okay, so you move back. All right. So 14 points of damage. Apparently, I don't know how to type. There you go. Can you see his health bar? Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
All right, I put the 14 points in there.
Okay.
Now he's got 2 bleed. Oh, I didn't take the bleed out. So does he gets the bleed first round right away, and then every round thereafter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now I'm taking off his bleed. Okay, cool. All right, so he is hurt. He's like, the other guy comes over to him. He's like, what happened? Because it looks like he just split open. He's bleeding all over himself. And he's holding it up on his spear, and the other guy's kind of like looking around. I'm gonna do a quick perception check for those guys over there. No, they're not. They're still working away. They don't realize what's happening behind them. All right, so that's round 2 of silence, 1 of invisibility. What do you do next? 20 Mississippi, 21 Mississippi, 22 Mississippi. All right, Don.
So I moved to here.
Okay.
Swing at this guy.
Got it. Again, flat-footed. Ooh, 31. Is that a potential crit?
That's potential crit.
All right.
Let me roll it again.
All right, let's see.
22?
22 is a crit.
Wow. Cool.
All right, hold on a second. I got to get. You want the chart or you want the damage?
I want the chart because I've already got the damage with the bleed. So
That's true. All right, so you get. Hold on, let's do this. So what weapon are you using? You're using your Elven Blade, right?
I'm using the Elven Blade, which is 1d10 plus 2, and then plus the sneak attack. Go ahead and take the sneak attack from the first hit. The 6.
Oh, here we go. All right, so wait a second. Split Open is the name of the crit. Target suffers double max damage and 1d4 bleed.
Ouch.
So what's the max damage that you can do with this blade to him?
12. So that'd be 24.
24 plus d4 bleed on top of the plus 2 bleed. So, 6 bleed. So he's at 6, and I'm just going to mark that here.
So the guy walks over to see how his buddy's doing, and then whammo.
He gets hit. Yeah, bang. So that's 24 plus 6 is 30 points of damage. Minus 30. Okay, he is very much hurt. He walks over. He's like, "What?" And all of a sudden, he gets a slash across his rib cage, where his blood, which is this fiery mess, it's kind of like spitting out, and smoke is pouring out of him. He's like, "Ah!" And he's bleeding all over the place.
Now I end that turn where I'm at right now. So I move, swung,
move back. You look around real quickly and you see those two guys at the forge have not heard anything, but you see this guy begin to stagger forward towards them, holding his wound as he looks over at the other guy who's got this big slash on him. So let's roll for initiative.
Which one's moving?
This one right here.
Okay.
He's moving towards the forge. So let's roll for initiative real quick. Where are my salamanders? Here we are.
Wait until Storm enters the fray for me to roll initiative for Storm.
It's up to you if you want to do that.
Okay, I'll just wait till then.
All right. Gato, 24. And the salamanders rolled a 16. Okay. The DC, by the way, on the perception checks for them to hear what's going on behind them is 25. All right. So you see this guy begin to move. He's looking over at his buddy who's like, and he begins moving forward to warn the guys over by the forge or tell them or something. So he's moving that way. That's what he looks like he's going to be doing. They still do not see you.
So whose turn?
It's yours. It's round 4.
Okay. Did he
round
take
4
his
in
2
total.
points?
Huh?
Did he take his 2 points of bleed?
Does he take it on his turn?
Yes.
Yeah. So not yet.
Well, he was bleeding the round before then.
Yeah, I did it.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it immediately, and then when it gets to his turn, that's when he'll take the bleed damage.
Okay, so I'm going to move 10 here.
Okay.
Attack this guy.
All right.
And then move 20 feet away, and then move 20 away. Here, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
All right, confirm it, you wiener.
Wow, dude.
2 crits in a row?
Oh, damn it, no.
No, miss. That's.
Oh, wait. No, yeah, that flat-footed and
confirm the
everything's 15?
I'm sorry?
Flat-footed and everything still not?
It's 17. Flat-footed AC.
Yeah,
17.
I believe it.
Unconfirmed crit, but still for you would have gotten exploding ice, but you didn't get any of those. So 10 points of damage and plus 2 bleed. So I'm going to go ahead and take that all off in once and mark the 2 bleeds.
Does he get exploding dice?
He does not.
Yeah, but I already healed to 7, so.
And then this guy rolls around. He has a big, this one you stab. So he's like, and he comes around. Both of them whirl around, and they're all looking. Now, this guy, they've got their spears in their hand. This guy is rolling over. He's going to go over this way. And you hear them speaking to each other. This guy is slowly moving his way over this way. Let's see if we can do anything. Will help here. Hold on a sec.
I guess Gato's got this guy, so we can take a break.
Well, now but here's the thing: he's running out of time.
Yeah, I know.
So they're just milling around, and you see them sort of like starting to look around. The other two guys have stopped working at the forge, and they're looking around like this. They're on their guard. I don't know that you can get flat-footed AC on them anymore. Well, you could have maybe on this one because he hasn't been attacked. But the rest of them, I think, go to their normal.
Well, the sneak attack works if you're invisible regardless, whether or not they're aware of you or not.
Right.
Because they can't defend on where the blade's coming. They don't know where the blade's coming.
Unless they have uncanny dodge.
Sneak attack? No, it's
Sneak attacks are only good. Sneak attack damage is only good if you can eliminate their dex bonus to AC.
Which dex implies that you can see something coming and react to it. When you're invisible, you can't.
Well, not all. I mean, not always.
Your dex bonus is basically your ability to dodge out of the way of something. You kind of have to know it's coming before you can dodge.
I didn't get sneak attack damage when I attacked you when I was invisible.
You weren't a rogue.
You were casting spells.
Yeah, vampire was on
In the future, if you're a rogue and you attack us invisible, you get sneak attack.
The rogue's attack deals extra damage anytime the target will be denied a dex bonus to AC. So do we have anything that specifically says that being invisible, attacking from invisibility denies dex bonus? Because it's not in the invisibility spell description.
I don't know why I would deny you a dex bonus. It seems like it would give you a bonus to dex.
The only thing I've got less is, as I just mentioned, uncanny dodge says that you get to keep your dex bonus even against invisible opponents.
Oh, now that sort of like asses into it, doesn't it? Because if you have to have a special thing,
that's to dodge the invisible attack.
What was it?
So I have uncanny dodge, and uncanny dodge says that you get your dex bonus to AC even against invisible opponents.
Oh, so that does sort of thing. So that does seem to imply that invisibility negates dex bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, it's canon. Go for it, dude.
Am I up?
Well, they're just kind of milling around. They don't know where you are. They don't know what their attacking is, so they don't see you.
They're not like us. They don't just swing their weapons in broad circles and take a 50-50.
No, they don't. Well, they have no idea where to do it. So they're looking around and clustering together. So, in fact, they're starting to go back to back.
Okay, so you want to move them before I move?
No, they're sticking pretty close to where they are.
So I'm moving here. That's 10 feet.
Okay. What'd you roll? 25 to hit. So that will hit. So 11, 13 total damage as this guy opens up, and you hear him, and he's going to swing when he gets a minute. So hold on, how much was that? 13 points. Okay. Whoops. Hold on. Oh, I fucked that up somehow. How did I do that? Okay. All right. All right. So he gets hit, and you jump back out of the way. It's their turn.
Take all the bleed off.
I'm going to take all the bleeds. Hold on. Except for him, he just got hit and just took his bleed for this round.
Hey!
Hey!
What's up, Dougie?
What's going on? I'm just observing here.
Salamanders.
Yay!
Gatto's taking on 4 giant lizards by himself and doing quite well.
Okay,
Yeah,
We're here because we finally found Kaltra's lair.
this one's going to come over here.
Keep going.
This one's going to come over here because they are responding to what this guy is saying. So this guy is going to take a blind shot. He has a spear which has reach. of 10 foot, and he's going to take a single shot at you and hope for the best.
Does he know which square to attack?
And what's
he's just swinging around. No, he doesn't know what square, so he's going to have to take the 50%.
No, it's you gotta know the square before you get the 50%.
Yeah.
All right. So he got struck. From which?
I was in this square when I struck him.
All right.
Should be where he swings. Yeah.
He's going to be swinging. All right. Well, that's going to be cannon too. Blind swingers.
That's why I have mobility.
All right.
Spring attack. Spring attack.
All right. He's going to attack that and miss because there's nobody there. He's going to attack through here and miss, and he's going to do the same thing on that square. So you get a couple of blades that come pretty close to you, but no hits. All right. That was the 5th round of silence and the 4th round of invisibility. You have 2 rounds of invisibility left. What are you going to do?
Moving to here.
Oh, wait, before you move, give me a perception check. Okay. All right, you don't hear anything. Go ahead. What were you doing?
So I moved here and then here.
Okay.
And I'm attacking.
Okay. No, that's well. Now wait a second.
You said 17 hits.
That's flat-footed. Yeah, 17 is flat-footed. So another 17 points and an additional another 15 and an additional 2 bleed. So
right. Bleeding stacks with these, so that's 4 for him now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
4. All right.
Wait, I still have a little bit of move left.
Right.
I think I can sneak through this way.
I get a perception check.
Okay, I'm using stealth, and you can have perception.
And there's silence.
Yeah, he's not going to spot you.
Okay.
Dude, I needed a 60, and I got a 28.
Okay.
Okay, so that's...
actually, if I move, it's only plus 20. I was reading that.
Oh, well, I need a 40. Well, closer. Closer. All right, you feel the silence go off and leave. Suddenly, you hear the sounds of your own breathing.
Is this the start of the 6th round?
This is the start of the 6th round, but I think...
I'm throwing...
I think Ilendar has to make an intelligence check to see if he lost track of counting. There's a lot of ruckus going on.
I'm hoping it's not an intelligence check, because otherwise it'll be like 3.5 minutes later, and it's like, okay, now.
Yeah, so you're at 31 Mississippi, 32 Menzo Baranzan, 33 Menzo Baranzan.
Dang it.
All right, so
longer word.
Do you want to go ahead and roll initiative now
for
Storm? Oh, that's the initiative. Okay, so
yeah.
All right.
Because she is acting this round.
Okay, so Gato, you're so you just went. So they are going to swing around over here. They're going to move closer. This one is moving back this way and blocking here. He's taking up a position.
Can they get through that pillar?
Huh?
Those 4 pillars there. Can they get?
Yeah, he's going around it. But yeah,
okay.
they're basically salamanders are pretty snaky, so he just snakes around it. He's going around there, but he's kind of like poking into the pillars to see if you're hiding back there, that kind of thing. They still think that you're somewhere in this area.
They should, yeah.
Yeah, they do. All right. All right, so that's them. Gato, what do you do?
What did this guy do, and what did this guy do?
They swung at the area where they thought they were just swinging around and poking their spears at the area where they thought that you were, but you had already moved away because of spring attack.
Okay. I'm moving to here.
Okay.
Hitting this guy one more time.
All right.
Oh, missed him.
Missed.
That's okay. He doesn't know I'm there then, and I moved to here.
Okay. Storm.
Okay. She basically is trying to be sneaky, but she's not super sneaky.
Okay.
She's basically getting to the ledge with their front paws up on the ledge, just looking for Gatto to appear. And she's basically going to go on op fire as soon as he appears. She's diving to grab him and coming back.
These three guys are looking at these doors over here, like they're looking in this area over here. So they will not see Storm. This guy might see Storm. So she stealths at 15. He got a 24. So he
sees her.
So he looks up, he's like, "Rah!" and starts moving towards Storm. Now, is that your single move action? Wait a second. What are you doing for heat protection?
She's got the other scale.
She's got the other scale. Okay.
So basically, she's just basically perching on top of that, just waiting for Don to appear, waiting for Gatto to appear.
Okay. All right, perfect. All right, so she's just staying up there. She will see that this creature sees her and begins moving over here. Now, they have, with their 10-foot reach and their height, they can, theoretically, he could stab her with the spear.
Okay.
But it's going to be hard. So he will move underneath her. Uh-oh, Gatto, what are you going to do? You see this thing coming right at you. Because he's moving into attack. And you hear him like, speaking in Ignan to the other ones, and they whirl around and they see you too, Storm. So he's going to scoot over that way by the forge?
Yeah.
All right. And the one is going to take a single attack at Storm, stabbing upward. She gets cover, so she'll get +2 on cover. So you add +2 to your AC. It's probably going to be a miss as the spear clanks into the thing as he tries to get her. And Storm kind of comes away from it and dodges a little bit out of it.
Yeah.
All right, and now that's all they're doing. These guys are hissing and boning. Let me do their bleed damage, and then we're going to see what happens next. All right, 1 second. Let me get this one down here. All right, taking their bleed damage. Gatto, you are visible.
I am
and they
visible.
look around and they're like, that's the guy. And they begin moving towards you.
Wait, look.
Look at the big scary dragon.
Your turn. What do you do?
And she would still say, I'm not a dragon.
Time to go.
I put my sword away and reach up my hands so that Storm has something to grab. And,
like this? Pick me up!
I surrender!
I surrender.
All right. So that's all you do? You don't move or anything like that?
No.
There's
Okay.
no defensive or whatever while you're waiting for your hands up.
Storm.
Okay. She's got to drop she's got 60 feet fly twice.
Okay, so she's going to fly down. She will, I assume she's going to go high and then dump to avoid attacks of opportunity.
They can swing at her all day. They aren't going to
To
hit
be
her.
honest, she's just trying to get Gatto back as quickly as possible. So
She would
She's gonna dive
probably
straight-
pass in there. I would get 1, I think.
yeah,
Let me try
like I
this.
said, she's making a beeline for him just to get him and get him back out of there quickly.
Yeah, probably.
This is a genius strategy. We should use this more often.
Nope. Missed him.
Okay.
All right, so she grabs Gatto and goes straight up and then
Flies
over
up.
the railing and then back this way. All right?
Yep.
Now your speed is halved with Gatto, right?
Right.
So
She can go 60
per round. Okay, so she'll
per action. So
all right, so she can get back up there and
you
take
basically
him
just
away.
drop him off right at the top of this thing,
Okay.
and then she would, because her wings probably, there's not enough room for her wings going through that hallway, so she would just
Okay.
drop him off up top there, land,
And, like-
and then she would be coming back in.
Okay. She's coming back in the room. All right, so that's her. This guy moves over here, and you hear ka-chunk, and then Gatto, you hear the elevator begin to go down.
Okay.
Elevator's going down so that they can get in it.
One at a time.
He's doing that. This guy comes up here like this. This guy comes up here, and they try and stab you because you're at the railing, right?
No,
Well-
he's 5 foot in. Like I said, she just got to the top, dropped him in the middle of that area.
Okay, so he's 5 foot in. So yeah, there you see a spear point just kind of like ding, rattle against those things that like they're down there. They know you're up there.
Right.
And the elevator begins cranking down, and it will arrive at the bottom next round, at the end of next round. And
They took all their bleed damage, right?
I'm doing it. Penis. Okay, hold on.
Very impressive, Don.
Yes.
We're all watching in amazement over here. Should we help him? No, he's got this.
Elendar walks over to Gato, says, "Good job, good work. Sleep well. We'll most likely kill you in the morning."
Yeah.
All right.
I was visualizing that Lethal Weapon 3 thing where Rene Russo's kicking everybody's ass and we're just all
Now,
standing
technically,
back
you
watching.
guys haven't seen any of this. We're just going to go in there in about 20 rounds with 4 dead salamanders.
No, they're going to come up to us, but they're going to come up to us.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So now we go into So that was the end of that round. Does everybody? I mean, Gato, what are you going to do? Are you going to run back there and slam the door?
Okay, I'm going to run back here. I'm going to slam the door. I'm going to say, we need to back up.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine be flash hard at this thing? So you make him invisible. Gato goes in there, and then you hear Illidan counting, and then Storm goes in there, and 6 seconds later they both come rushing out, slam the door. And then Gato's like, "Everybody back up!"
If you say back up, I would ask, are they coming?
I think they're coming, yes.
Then we need to hold them at the door.
If Flashheart wants to hold them at the door.
Actually, Storm will hold them at the door while Flashheart and Fletcher dice them up.
Yeah, I'll be here on Cuisinart duty. Wait, I'm supposed to be maxed out hit points. How did I get back down to 38? Let me fix that again.
All right.
Flashheart, can you go to this square?
Yeah, Flashheart, move down a square.
Right there?
We'll put
And then
Storm
I'll go.
in the middle,
Okay.
and then Fletcher can go right there.
Okay.
Got it.
Right. So you just are there standing in front of the door waiting for them to show up, right?
Storm's going to try and get their attention.
We formed a reception line here.
Okay.
Gonna go. Maria will levitate up so she can get a good position with her arrow.
All right.
So she'll be up. How high is the ceiling here?
Is that your initiative, Lothar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, let's do initiative.
How high is the ceiling there, Les?
Where you guys are, or inside the room, the other room?
Where we are.
Like 12 feet. It's a lot lower.
Actually, though, Storm is only probably about 4 foot high, 3.5, 4 foot high at the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So if Farina goes up right where she's at, there'll be a pretty good shot at the door.
Okay. Which one's for Farina? Which one's Bardos?
Maria's 25.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Who am I missing? Flashheart. What's your initiative?
You want me to roll? I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
don't think I
please.
rolled. I don't have any blesses on or anything now, right? I'm just vanilla.
It's an initiative roll.
Yeah, and there's nothing counting on this right now.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled twice there. That was weird.
I don't know.
Give,
Okay.
me the 15.
Okay.
So, Les, does it take 2 rounds for each cycle of that
Yes.
Yes.
elevator? So it's 4 rounds before the first
Next
one
one, right.
show up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's only 20 seconds, but then you can hear through the door. You can hear that thing continue. So it's going down to get another one,
Right.
or going back down to the floor. But you can hear the hissing. You can feel the heat. Well, not really, because it's very hot. Now, is that door open or shut?
I think Don said he closed it when he went
He
through.
said he closed it when he came up.
Okay. So
I closed that door.
you can hear the creature on the other side. you know, you guys are listening. You could hear the elevator kind of like come to stop, and you could hear like
the gate open.
Yeah, but you don't hear anything else.
Seems like that would be up higher now.
And then you hear the.
That's not down. That's up.
Is it going back down? You think he's in that hallway, but he's not coming through there.
He's taking more bleeding.
That's all right. He's still bleeding, so.
Yep.
All right. So I have to do, I think 3 now. 3 bleed.
3 more rounds.
So I'm going to rule that bleeds end after a while.
Nope. It ends as soon as they do a heal 15 or a. Do they have heal checks?
Huh?
Do they have heal skills?
That's a great question. Hold on, let me check their skill set. They do not.
Huh.
Sucks to be them.
Do they have cure light potions?
They do now.
That's standard issue for a salamander.
Every monster has healing potions.
Healing potions and
No,
30 silver pieces.
sadly, they do not. And so I hate that they can just bleed to death out here. That sucks.
No, that was part of my plan.
I don't like this plan. All right, so all right.
He can wait for his buddies, but they're still going to come down that hall one at a time.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm trying to figure out.
They really need to get up here while they have hit points.
Yeah.
One of them's not going to make it.
One's not.
All right, the one moves forward this round and opens the door.
Hooray!
And then goes into full defense.
Okay.
Backs up and is like this. So he backs up a little bit and leaves the door open. But you see he's got the spear out, but he's at full defense now. And you do see that, you just barely see behind him the bottom of the cage going out. So the cage is hitting the ground on the other side. First up would be Farina.
Burma.
He is filling up that hallway.
Okay, Farina.
Okay.
Burma thrill.
And then Gatto, you're up next, and then Lothar.
I'm doing exactly what I'm going to be doing.
Is that a hit?
That's a hit.
What a hit? Oh, 26. I didn't even see it. Yeah, that is a hit with the arrow.
Okay, damage is
Check there.
plus another d6, so hang on.
Where are you getting extra D6s?
Because I put gravity bow on.
That's right. Okay. Well, no, that changes the. It doesn't add a D6. It adds the one step up, right?
2d6 plus 2 is
Yeah, it's 2d6 plus 2 as opposed to d8 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
So wait.
2d6 plus 2. 8 points of damage as the arrow goes into him. Does this constitute a magic weapon?
It does not.
Okay, well, the arrow goes into his flesh and does not seem to do any damage because of his DR. All right, so Gatto.
I need to get a magic bow.
Where are you, Gatto? You're all the way back there. Okay.
I moved in here, and then I just keep an eye out for anything coming in any of these directions.
Like another couple of vampire spawns?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm done with the salamanders.
I toss over my shoulder. Come on, Gatto, you got to carry your weight.
Lothar and Ilindar.
I'm casting Bless.
Okay. That'll get pretty much everyone. It's a 30-foot radius, right?
50.
Yeah, 50. It'll get everybody.
It'll get everybody. Okay.
Ilindar's not going to do anything, and the storm's going on op fire for anything that gets close enough for her to swing at.
Okay. All right. So Gatto didn't do anything. Lothar, you cast a spell. Are you going to move at all, Lothar?
Not at the moment, no.
Not at the moment. All right. That means it's my turn. All right. Let me do my cheap, crappy bleed damage. Hold on a second. because I just think that stinks.
Nice.
Shut up. I hope you realize that every freaking creature from now on is going to have bleed.
Yes, I already realized that. There'll be invisible spider climbing on the ceiling, attacking with.
It's like a declaration of emergency measures. Now that the seal has been broken, everybody's going to use it.
And all of them are going to have.
I hope you're happy.
Heal skills and cure light wounds.
Yeah.
They're all going to have cure light wounds.
If they all take enough rogue levels to get that special attack, that's part.
One thing that you guys didn't take into account is this creature has reach, so it stabs out at Storm with its spear, not having to move within attack range for Storm, and rolls a 20.
That's close.
Okay, that's a miss. Wait. He gets multiple attacks. This is a full attack round. Yeah, I don't think he's going to hit with this either, but you know what? What the hell? I'm going to take it a shot. He tries to stab you again, Stormo.
So you can always not 20 it, so.
Yeah, you never know. So 2 misses as you see that vicious thing. So Storm has energy protection. What about you, Fletcher and Flashheart? Do you guys have any sort of protection against, heat?
Fire?
Well, I said I had to resist elements scale. That's all I got.
But you gave it to Gato.
Yeah. Storm and Gato have those too.
Yeah, so nope. I just got this tin can I can bake in.
The heat is not doing you any damage yet, but it is significant. It's like a blast furnace coming out of that hallway. All right, so that's them. He's getting on the elevator right now. He's backing up to here. Okay. Fletcher, Flashheart, Bardos. The 3 amigos.
Can I hit him from here, or do I have?
Unless you have reach, no. You have to step into that 5-foot hallway. You have to make a 5-foot step before you can get there. And
well, that's you, Lord Flashheart.
What's that?
As does Flashheart.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. After you, Lord Flashheart.
All right. So, are we waiting for this thing, or can I leap forward and hit him?
You can leap forward and hit him.
But it'll block Fletcher then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, only one of us.
So Fletcher, you want to each of us could back up a little bit and let him come into the room some more.
Yeah, if we all take a 5-foot step back for our round, then it's got to come in.
Like that. Whoop, sorry. Like that. Ah, damn it! I'm stuck in the wall. Transporter action.
Get out of the walls. Use your Alt key.
Hold the Alt key.
Yeah.
We're still going to have the same problem because he's only going to stand there and attack Storm.
Well, that's fine. He can attack Storm as long as I can hit him.
Well, Storm, her action, she'll back up a step too.
Okay.
There you go. This thing about to release a cone of damage that I'm ready for.
How do you do those arrows? Mine doesn't work.
You got to hold down the Alt key again. It's on. You know where the arrow thing is, right?
No, it doesn't do a damn thing.
No, click on the circle that looks like it has a comb in it, and that's measurement.
And
yeah, measurement's 4th button down.
Yeah.
Flashheart, if you go on this one, that's a 5-foot step back from where you were.
Okay.
And then
I was just putting myself on the edge of the door there so I can clock him in the head when he comes through and staring at Storm.
Okay. So you guys all sort of take a step back, huh? And no attacks?
We're just chilling.
Okay. Farina and Gato.
I didn't go last.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm last.
Yeah, you're bottom of the order. Within the last group, anyway.
Where Bardos is, if he's looking around that corner, what can he see in that furnace room? Can he see?
From where you are here?
Yeah.
Not much. Remember, there's a 20-foot drop at this ledge right here.
Yeah.
So you can see, well, but more than anything, I mean, looking through, you got 2 ranks of your friends here. And then you got this guy in the hallway who takes up a good portion of the hallway. He's big. He's a huge salamander. So you don't see much. I mean, you might be able to catch glimpses of the railing back there, the elevator port. But yeah, you can't see down into the valley.
I don't think I'm going to do anything, honestly.
Okay.
Wait,
all right.
I got one thing I might be able to do. They might have trouble with acid, maybe. Do I still have that? Let's see here.
What are you going to do?
Acid splash.
Acid splash. All right. You're going to just kind of like swerve it around.
40-foot range touch attack.
All right. Let's see.
Hey.
Yeah, he's in range.
Let's see what my range touch is.
Ooh, okay. Touch AC is, since the size of the creature is significantly lower, I should say. 21 will hit. So you see that blob of acid just kind of go around everybody and splash into this guy.
Does a D3, does he have resist that? Do I need to roll this? Or?
He does not have resistance to acid.
Okay, so half of that is 2.
2 points of acid damage. Okay.
You can't see his bar, Les, because the black. How's he doing?
Hold on. Let me scooch it over a little bit so you can see it better.
It's okay. I'm just curious. Yeah.
It's not. He's still in the thing. The bleeds are hurting him. He didn't get too much of the bleed, but what's that? Is that Farina? Is that your roll there?
Yeah.
Is that an arrow?
Oh yeah.
That's and is that the confirmation? The 14?
Oh yeah.
That's a fumble with an arrow. And so I just want to check and see where you are. Right behind Storm's head. Okay, perfect. Let me look.
I kind of owe Storm anyway for what she did to my cat.
Storm is about to get an arrow enema.
Yeah.
Oh, this was okay. So not Storm. Oops is the name of this. The attack deals damage to you instead of the target.
Oh.
So go ahead and roll damage. 11 points of arrow damage back at you.
You're not very good at this bow thing, are you?
How do you shoot backwards?
Instead of archery, it's ouchery.
Oh.
Huh?
Thanks, Dad.
Come on, a little. Oh,
thanks,
Dad.
Dad.
That's classic.
Dad.
That's comedy gold. All right, yeah, no, that does damage to you. So and puts an end to your turn. Lothar and Storm Illendar. So you guys, it's sort of a bit of a, for you, Storm, it's a bit of a Mexican standoff here. You can't get close enough to him. I mean, he's got range or reach. So
Storm's going to back up 5 feet.
Okay.
So basically underneath where Farina is.
Okay.
And then
is Farina levitated?
Yeah, she's up in the air.
Okay.
And then Ilndar's moving back here.
All right.
That's all we're doing.
So is the idea we want this guy to come forward?
Yes.
That means that because of the nature of Farina's levitation thing, that means that Storm is sort of in that fog that's underneath her, because it's like a column of smoke that keeps her aloft. So he's like sort of half in and half out of that, maybe even completely obscured by that smoke, that fog, that mist that holds.
So he has cover.
He would have, well, concealment is what he would have. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, exactly. So that's a 20% mischance for partial concealment. So, okay, so that's Illendar and Storm. What about you, Lothar? What are you doing? Gonna go rush him?
Yeah, I'm just going to run up and punch him in the nose because I'm so burly.
I like it.
That's what I would do.
So the question is, we want this guy to come forward. And
yes,
I don't know if I'm sorry. Hang on.
Hey, Les.
Would there be any objections to be?
This guy should get out of there.
Yeah. He's frozen in fright. He's burbling away like, oh, not a salamanders. We're gonna die. We're gonna burn to death.
Is there any objection to be putting a spiritual weapon behind the one in the hallway to shoot it at either him or the one coming up in the elevator?
that elevator will reach the top here in a moment. It's like the part of Aliens where it's like.
Right. It's sort of just kind of a quick.
I don't have an objection.
Free action question to the.
The only objection I would have is if you're almost out of spells, maybe save that for
It's a wand.
Offense.
It's a wand.
Oh, okay. Well, then
What I'm thinking is I could block the second one from moving forward, and we
you could block them for several rounds.
Right. We can just
You
let
can
them
give them a
bleed
bleed to
together,
him.
which was the original plan. So if you want this one to be able to move forward, then I'm going to put a spiritual weapon right here.
Okay. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, the elevator is not up yet, correct?
It will be up at the end of this round. So that
Okay.
the salamander currently inside the elevator would be able to move forward on his turn next round.
Okay, so I'm going to put it there so that when he comes to the top, he can't move anywhere.
Like that?
There, yes, but I'm going to have it aimed at the back of the one that's in the hallway initially,
So he could fire now.
so it can fire now.
Okay. So you have to concentrate to switch targets. You remember that, right?
Yes. So the first shot is going to be at this one. 27.
That'll hit.
Wow, dude.
That's a heck of a hit. That's a heck of a hit. How many points?
6 points.
Points of damage. All right. Cutting through DR.
And that is my turn.
Okay. All right. Now it's their turn. So let me take off my bleed damage.
Nobody in front of me.
Hate that. Hate bleed. Hate.
Yeah,
You're up in the air.
Not far, though.
All right. All right. So this guy is. So the elevator reaches the top. What's he going to do? He's going to come to the doorway. He's going to peer in, look around, and then stab his spear at. That's a 5-foot step, by the way. And stab at Fletcher. 16 hit you, Fletch?
Nope.
Oh, so sure. He's there. Flashheart, you are sorely tempted on your turn to take a 5-foot step and stab him. Stab him!
Les, you only do a 5-foot step?
I only did a 5-foot step.
You gonna tell him, Mike?
I'm giving you a hint, but I'm leaving it at that.
Who are you talking to? Les?
No, actually, you know what? It's more than a 5-foot step. He's going to the edge of the thing, so he would not get that second attack. It's more.
Okay.
Is that what you're thinking of?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Yes, that is exactly what Mike was thinking of.
Just ask Don.
We need dual mutes.
All right, so that's them. What is he going to do? He's going to do that. Who's closest to the door? Flashheart, Fletcher, Lothar. Give me a quick perception check. Roll.
You can say Storm.
Storm's is.
Storm's right in the middle.
It's not going to be as much. If you want, yeah, okay. Go with Storm 2.
22.
No.
Yeah, she didn't see it.
Nope. Fletcher and Lothar, did you roll? Give me a perception.
Fletcher's able to see through walls with that perception. I felt a butterfly landing on the surface of the.
Lothar, can you give me a perception real quick? Is he there? Did he take off? Is he taking a whiz?
They got Lothar.
He's not muted, so he may have stepped away.
He may have stepped away for a quick whiz. Okay, so regardless of the content of the whiz, Fletcher with a 32, you actually do hear it. So there's a lot of shit going on. But through the sound of all this, you hear down in the room the sound of the I mean, you could hear these salamanders talking to you. You've heard these salamanders like sort of hissing and talking to each other. They have this very sort of weird hissy language like snakes do. You hear another salamander, not one of the ones in front of you that you can see, but it's farther away, hissing in similar language, and you hear a door slam.
It's a cleric that just showed up.
Tommy Wiseau in the room. Oh, hi, Greg.
So something's going on back in that room.
Yeah, something's going on. Somebody's talking to somebody else. All right, that's my guys.
I want to know why they're dicking around over here in the corridor.
Fletcher, Flashheart, Bardos.
Okay, Fletcher.
He's playing it real cagey, using the corners, keeping out of sight. Not out of sight, but obviously he's definitely using his reach to his advantage.
We just lost it when he came in the room to swing, though.
Ooh, who was that? That's Bardos. What were you trying to do, Bardos?
Acid splash.
Oh, that's going to miss, and that is a wait. Now
Just a miss.
It's just a miss because it's a touch attack. So yeah, no, the acid goes shooting off of the wall and splashes on the back.
My eyes.
Fletcher and Flashheart. So you guys are sort of like, I mean, you're not close enough to hit him, and he's got that spear, and he's poking around at you, trying to, keeping. I mean, frankly, he's using it for defensive purposes as much as offensive. He's sneaking, and trying to stab you.
I will offer first kill to Fletcher.
You see him,
good sir.
see him bleeding pretty profusely.
I'll step up and take a shot.
All right.
There you go.
More appropriately, 2 shots. I am going to go into rage.
Is that allowed? I don't think so.
Hardy.
So plus 12, 14. And we have a bless, right?
Yes.
Yeah, bless is in effect. 33 is going to hit. A little bit.
And I'll do the damage for that one first.
All right.
Fletcher just dropped his weapons and just starts putting his thumbs into this guy's eye sockets.
Oocha! That was a massive strike. He is significantly hurt as you lay him open with your two-handed sword. Now that was only your first attack, right? You get a second one?
I think you got his attention.
So he's not dead, is he?
21 is a hit. Oh, he might be. No, not my salamanders. Oh.
Brutal.
On a positive note, he's finished.
I wanted him to have 1 hit point left, so he's bleed damage.
So he bleeds out. So Fletcher times his actions. He's defending with the spear, and Fletcher just comes in and just chops him up. This guy's like snaps back. The snaky part of it, he cuts it into a couple of pieces, and his snakes are just like on the floor, radiating a bunch of heat. The blood pooling around and kind of like sparking little fires and stuff like that. So good kill. What about you, Flashheart? What are you gonna do? Charge down that hallway?
Yes, I'm going to drop my weapon to do that now. No, I'm going to at least take a 5-foot step forward to be able to look and see what I can see down there.
You see the elevator has come to the top. The door is open, but you also see this force bow kind of going and whirling around to face the creature coming. That's another one of these salamanders. This one looks pretty worse for wear. He's got a big gash on the side of his torso. That's just this blood. The blood that they had, this like sparking blood that is just pouring out of him.
Okay.
And for a moment, you kind of respect this guy's guts because he's practically bleeding out all over the elevator, but he still decided to take the fight to you guys. And Fletcher, you hear more of that that hissing language down in the pit.
But obviously, I can't see that from here, right?
No, you can't.
If I hadn't already taken a 5-foot step, I probably would have charged down there. So I'll just hang out here and say, hello.
Okay. All right.
Here to avenge your brother.
All right. Top of the order, Farina and Gato. Farina, you're still reeling from that damage you took from your own arrow.
Thanks, Les. Thanks for reminding me of that.
No, I just want to.
Wow.
That's nice. Nice, Don. Don apparently has reversed gravity. Don, are you in Australia?
Yeah.
If I was to come here, can I get a shot on this guy? I can't I?
Yeah, you could.
Well, let's try this whole shooting an arrow at something else other than myself.
Okay. It's a bold move.
I just want to ask, did Doug sign on so he could go to sleep?
That is a hit. I think so. Yeah. Is he still? Is he still online? He is.
Still online, but you don't see him at all.
I think he went to sleep. 9 points of damage. All right. So the arrow passes through, slams into this guy. You hear him as the arrow. Oh wait, no damage reduction. 9 is not going to be enough. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I almost got him.
Almost got him. It was close. They have DR 10.
Let him suffer another 6 seconds.
So, all right. So, Gato.
I'm keeping an eye out.
Okay. Does not seem to be a lot of things happening back there, although you're sort of, aren't you itching to get in the fight?
Not necessarily.
Gato and Siggy are having an intellectual conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
About staying the hell out of the way.
A real rogue would go in there and finish the job. That's all I'm just saying.
Yep. I fully agree.
All right.
That's why I'm a caravan guard.
Gotcha. Lothar and Ilindar.
I'm going to use a move action to redirect the bow at the new target.
Gotcha. I will turn it around.
20.
20 will hit.
Look at you go, Lothar. Those rolls.
6 points.
Did you buy a new computer or something?
No, I didn't.
Upgrade your internet connection?
Didn't do that either. But that little 12-year-old hacker I hired to get into this damn random dice roller.
That's paying dividends.
That's right. Yeah. I haven't seen the 6 taken off yet.
I haven't got that far yet. All right, here we go. 6 points taken off right now. It's coming. Boom, there it is. So you as he swats away an arrow, the other arrow just goes. The fourth arrow goes shooting into him. He's like, ah! He's hurting pretty bad. So Ilindar, Storm, did you guys decide what you were going to do?
Are Flashheart and Fletcher looking to head down the hall, or do they look like they're just?
It's hard to tell. They're certainly peering down the hall.
There. Okay.
Yeah, I thought originally we were waiting for them to all pour in here, but
okay.
I forgot about the elevator, which kind of.
I'm just going to wait.
We're just waiting off from like overpowering us. What the heck? Is that the sound of the salamander?
What the hell is that?
That's either Darth Vader or Darth Maul.
Yeah.
It's Dale and I playing with the bone.
Yeah, it sounds like a dog.
Darth Dale.
Darth Dale. There are always two, a master and an apprentice.
One of the greatest highlights of the first year of our party.
What highlight?
What the hell was that?
It just stopped.
Jeez, I just got that out of my head from last week.
It's going to come up every week. I hate to say it. All right. So I mean, yeah, Flashheart and Fletcher look like they're getting ready to go in there. I don't know. What do you think you want to do?
We're just waiting until the original plan was to let them come to us, so I'm going to keep doing that.
They don't say. I think honestly, I think you should blame Gatto because the bleeds are putting them in a position where they're going to be dead before they get into the room. And once they get close enough, they're not. I mean, they're not stupid. They see that they're walking into a room full of people. Like the one that just got killed. He's not going to be in a rush to get in there.
And after last round, I told you that I'm blocking the hallway.
Yeah. So we're just going to wait here.
Okay. My turn. Let me go ahead and take care of my bleeds.
We will accept the salamander's surrender.
So he can't do anything there. All right. He's there. He's all right. So what are they gonna do? going to come here. Here. And oh, he's going to go that way. Yeah. He's going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's going to go to there. All right, what are these two dipshits going to do? Okay, they're going to go in there.
They're going to bleed.
And they're going to go... Here. Okay. I got to check something real quick to see what her powers are.
A healer just came into the room.
Well, came into the room is too strong of a thing. I'm checking to see if she actually. What I'm checking to see is if she actually is a healer, which sadly, she is
anti-healer.
She is not a healer. She has no heals and no potions of healing. So he's gonna get the chance, you know.
Sucks to be you.
What was the thing from Hunt for Red October? Your man's gonna make it to the healer. He's gonna die with inside of her.
Yep.
That was an awesome movie.
And she's gonna come out here and over here. He's gonna go there. So this guy can spiritual weapons be attacked?
They
No.
can be attacked, but they can't take damage.
No,
So
they can
what's the
be.
point?
They can be dispelled, but if you attack them physically, it can't touch them.
All right, so he cannot do that. So he is going to go on full defense to get his armor class up. Total defense, I mean, to get his armor class up and try and he's got a spear out in front of him on total defense, and the other hand is trying to hold his guts in to keep bleeding out, causing him a fair bit of consternation, frankly. I get a +4 dodge bonus for AC this round. And I think that's going to be it for those guys. It is. Fletcher, Flashheart, Bardos. Yeah.
Les, if it keeps you from getting mad at me, I'm really sorry I did this.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. This is a tactic that now everyone in Galarian that is on against you has now learned. No. It was a good plan, and it worked. It was a great plan. I got to give you credit. Now, I'm probably going to give you extra XP for it, too. All right.
Which isn't going to matter because he's going to kill you for doing it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, enjoy it while it lasts. Fletcher, Flashheart, and Bardos.
You want to go down there or you want me to do it, Fletcher? You're already on a killing roll, so you can go down there. And...
What just happened?
Is that another... that is a confirmed critical. Is that another acid splash?
Yep.
Ooh.
Good job.
All right.
And max damage.
On a crit. Roll it again.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, you do roll it again. Hold on a second. Well, he doesn't. Yeah, he would. So, gory wound. Target suffers max damage plus bonus damage and is sickened for D6 rounds. So, max damage on his first would be, how much is max damage? Is it just D6?
3.
Or no, it's 3. And then he gets another 3 of bonus damage. So 6 points of bonus damage. And he is sickened for D6 rounds. Roll a D6 for me.
Got a 1.
6 rounds. He's sickened for 6 rounds.
He's not going to win 6 rounds.
He's not going to last 6 rounds. Hold on a second. Let's see what sickened does. That's pretty bad.
The one's exploding dice.
This is -2.
He gets another 1 point for exploding dice.
I thought.
Sickened is rough, which is why I took it as my mercy.
Sickened is worse. You're thinking of fatigue. Sickened is worse. So sickened.
Right, but that's why.
Oh no, you're right. Sickened is the character takes +2 penalty on all attack rolls, weapon damage, saving throws, skill checks. So what happened was he's in full defense and he's yelling, and the acid went in his mouth. And he swallowed a fair bit of it, and then it immediately caused him to vomit the acid back up. So that is what's making him sickened. He's vomiting acid and it's doing bonus damage as it comes up, ripping up his esophagus and just creating havoc with his internal organs.
At third level, I took sickened as my mercy.
Did you really? Yeah, it's not great. All right, Flashheart, Fletcher, what are you guys doing?
Fletcher, you want to
I'm going to chill here. I'm dropping on a rage.
Okay.
Drop it out of rage. All right. Now, do you take? Are you? You're winded for a moment, right? Fatigued.
Yeah, 2 rounds.
No.
This will be round 1 right now.
All right, Flash. You gonna go in there and vermithrow this guy, or what?
Yep. I'm totally gonna attempt to verm if I can stay in the room. There we go.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna run shrieking down the hall the entire way.
You just see this paladin Biore who was already everybody suspects might be a little crazy, just kind of running through there like, ah! With radiance in his hand.
So a long hallway.
You're the Kramer of paladins, and that's a hit.
Yeah. All right.
This may do it. This may do him.
Let's just say he's dead.
I can't say it yet.
I'm almost feeling bad for him.
He's choking on acid as Flashheart comes running up with radiance, stabs away, and how much damage?
Holding in his guts with one hand, bleeding to death in the other.
Max damage. Yeah, he goes down. Radiance goes right in his gut. You actually find him. He's like, he's still vomiting. There's acid and this hot blood coming out, and he just like staggers backward, slithering around, and falls to the ground in the elevator with a sickening plop.
Okay.
Give me a perception check, Flashheart.
2. Okay. I'll make sure my cloak billows magnificently while I finish that coup de grace.
Well, you scan the horizon.
Perception.
28. So as you killed this guy, you look over your handiwork with pleasure. You look down into the room, and by the way, since you are now in the room and you have no protection, you take 2 points of fire damage. But as you look down, you see that over by the forge, where you see the corruption forge, you see somebody kneeling down there with a longbow pointing right at you. They have not fired, but they're pointing right at you. And they're hunkered down behind the forge, so they have cover.
And I don't recognize them, or I can't see enough.
No, you don't recognize them personally, but you recognize the type. They're wearing that ivory labyrinth armor. You suspect that these are Baphometians. Those guys. All right, Fletcher, you are fatiguing Bardos. You are critting a guy. All right, so we're at the top of the order. Hold on, I have to do this.
Do you remember what aura's on me that's as big as it is? It's like 50 foot or something.
I don't know what that aura is.
That might be radiance. It must be radiance. It's radiance, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's radiance. Yeah, shining light. There's plenty of light in this room because of the fire. So I mean, you don't have any problem seeing anything.
I'm still used to wearing Xano's Zone of Truth armor.
Okay, so Farina and Gato are at the top of the order. All of the salamanders that are on the second floor where you guys are dead. The elevator is at the top and is not moving back down.
I'm waiting for word as to what's going on.
What's going on? Do you guys know what's going on?
Part 1 of our plan worked really well. What's part 2?
Profit. Gato has always taken his cues from a strategic sense from the underpants nose, who he interned with a long time ago back in his formative days.
Yes, Barkskin on.
No one's told me to come help yet.
Flashheart, you're just looking into things, huh? And getting shot at potentially by the guy behind the furnace.
I'll call out. So we got more company down here.
I'm gonna cast Barkskin on myself.
Oh, this guy bled out 2 down list. Nice.
He was first. He was first in the host. Oh, I didn't do bleed on this guy. Hold on a second. Everybody down there is like, we'll miss you. It's a long and so this is hard, man. He's got 34 hit points left. He's got 2 bleed, which means he's going to be dying for 17 rounds.
And no one's going to do anything about it.
This is going to be like one of those romantic comedies where the lead dies in the first reel, but it takes forever. He's like in a bed forever. They're just like, "We'll miss you. I'll miss you guys too."
Weekend at Bernie Manders is.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
Not dead yet. He's not going to last another 15 rounds.
Take the salamander with us and pose him in comical situations.
So Farina and Gatto, what are you guys going to do? So Gatto, you're hanging back. Nobody's told you what to do yet. So you're just hanging back.
Nobody's told me what to do yet.
What about you, Farina? You can climb over that. So that salamander is difficult terrain.
I put bark skin on myself while I wait for everyone to figure out how we're going to enter the fray.
All right, so you're hanging back. Lothar, Ilendar, Storm.
I'm going to call to Flashheart and say, what's in there? Because right now, there's only 2 people that I know of that can enter that room safely. And I'm not one of them.
Yep.
Flashheart yells back, "It's hot AF!"
Baphomet archers.
I forgot we didn't do that yet. Les, can I switch my bark skin to resist energy?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm assuming what is resist energy cold or sonic?
Yeah, my hearing's been bothering me, so I thought down a bit.
All right, so Flashheart, you hear from inside Ilendar yell out, "What's going on in there?" And you yell back, "It's hot as fuck."
Yeah. I will indicate
back,
there's a
archers.
I thought
Baphomet archer.
Flashheart didn't take care of himself.
Oh, archer.
Archer.
So he yells back, "Baphometian archer," which Gatto, you hear, and you're just like, "Wait, what? I didn't see no damn archers when I was down there killing people."
Flashheart, did you give up your scale for your energy resistance?
Yeah, I gave it to Don or to Gatto.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll give you my resist energy first.
Oh, thank you.
So you're gonna run in there and cast resist energy, or
No, I'm gonna say, "Come here."
Come here. All right, so he'd have to come back at a thing. So do you want to delay until Flashheart gets back there, and then you go after Flashheart?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. You're giving up your top spot in the initiative roll. I hope you realize that. I hope Flashheart realizes it, frankly.
Top spot. I like last spot.
All right. So Gatto's staying there. Lothar, Ilendar, Storm. Have you guys decided what you're going to do? I'm going to take that as a no.
Would I have noticed that when Farina shot these things, there was really little to no effect?
Give me a perception check. Yeah, I think you would have. I think you would have saw that they simply ignored. At one point, they swatted the arrow away. The other point, the arrow stuck in them, but they just sort of knocked it off and didn't seem to be affected in the least.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step and cast a line weapon on her bow.
Okay.
Align good.
Align good. Excellent. Does that count as magic for DR?
It does against evil creatures.
Evil creatures. Okay. Sounds good. All right. What about you, Ilendar? What are you and Storm doing? Just hanging back again? You're tired, winded?
Actually, Ilendar is probably taking a step over, and he's talking with Gatto right now.
Okay. So what are you guys talking about?
Thank you, Lothar.
He's just asking him if he wants to go in, if I buffed him up with some defense.
Okay. What do you say to that, Gatto?
Yeah.
Challenge off proffered.
Okay.
Hit me with it.
If you say yes, then I hit you with bark skin, which gives you 3 AC.
Yep.
And Storm's waiting. Says, "Let's get to the platform," and then she basically says, "I'll fly you to wherever the target is."
Okay. Is Storm going to flank with me?
Yep.
Oh, yes. Let me know when it's our turn to move.
you say?
Did Mike freeze or Les freeze?
Do what?
No, I'm here. What did you say?
Let me know when it's my turn again to move. So.
No, I'm sorry. I'm moving all my guys around.
Yeah.
When you say all your guys, how many are we talking about?
Storm, whenever he agrees, then Storm's going to say, okay, I'm going in. Meet me at the elevator. And Storm's going to go into about right there where she can, once he gets there and climbs on, then she can open her wings up.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So my turn.
Hey, Storm, you want to wing me down there?
I don't think he's going to be able to take that shot. He's just going to hang back. He's going to hang back.
How far is it to the floor, Les?
20 feet.
20
feet, unless you take the elevator, which is very convenient. It's right there.
But you're still taking damage, though, aren't you?
He will this round, yeah.
Serena gave him resist energy.
Oh, that's well. She hasn't yet.
She hasn't
supposed
yet.
to go back. So Fletcher and Flashheart, you guys are up. So Flashheart, do you want to go back and get that resist energy? That's what Farina expects.
Are we talking 2 hit points per turn?
We're talking D6 hit points per turn.
Oh, okay.
It's 200 degrees.
Then yes.
If it was 2 per turn, I'd like, no.
Yes.
2 hit points is my slow bleed of flame. All right.
I'm going to wait again until someone can cast that spell on me. I'll go into op.
Okay. In a perfect world, I'd like to be able to leap off the balcony and strike a Matrix-like pose when I hit the ground, but
okay.
That would end very badly.
And Fletcher, you're hanging back with
add a couple of points to acrobatics.
All right. Bottom of the order, Farina and Bardos.
Bardos will go touch Fletcher with resist energy.
Okay. So everybody who has resist energy, put a red circle on your guy.
Resist energy.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm giving it to Flashheart.
Thank you. Remind me how to put a red circle on my guy.
Okay.
It's there already.
I put it out there for you.
Wow, you're good. You didn't even know you did it.
Yeah. My mind.
Okay. All right. So Bardos, you're giving Flashheart resist energy. Okay, cool.
Les, do I get to go now? Because I was waiting.
Well, I thought no, go ahead.
Farina's giving it to me, not Bardos, I think.
Bardos gave it to Fletcher.
Yeah. And now Fletcher, if you can go now if you want.
I'm going to go to here, but I'm not going to get on the elevator yet.
All right, so you're going in there. All right. Top of the order.
Is that elevator?
It's up.
If those salamanders were huge, could like 2 or 3 humans fit in the elevator?
Yeah, the elevator is like maybe 10 feet across. So yeah, I mean,
you probably get 2 people in there.
You could get 2 people in there. Yeah, I think 2. If you wanted to take squeeze rules while you're in the elevator, you could probably get 3. But you would be squeezed for the period that the elevator's in there.
We do a phone booth challenge to get everybody in there.
I like the original idea of having Storm fly Gatto down there and take out that archer.
Doing that.
Okay. All right. Top of the order: Gatto, Lothar, Storm, and Ilindar. Actually, Gatto, Lothar. Let's. I have to do my divides up again. Gatto and Lothar. So Gatto, you are. Ilindar's like, I can give you bark skin if you want to go down there.
Which I already did.
Which he already did, assuming that Gatto had a nut.
And he said yes.
So he runs back in there.
And he climbs on Storm's back.
Well, is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's gonna be probably your turn as you mount Storm, which honestly I didn't expect. Lothar, you're up. You see Gatto mount Storm.
I don't judge.
He runs right past. He's like, I don't care.
I'm going to move to here and then see what I can see.
Okay. Perception. Another perception, I think. 27. All right, so you see a lot. You see this dude hunkered down behind the forge, partial cover, longbow. You see this guy, some sort of demon. These double doors are open, but they've moved there's like a barricade of barrels in front of the whole area, and there's a guy by here. Let me give you an idea of what his weaponry is. Oh, he has a big halberd. This is a guy, he is a goat-headed humanoid covered in mangy gray hide that covers his gaunt but muscled frame. So he's pretty big. And then with a 27, you probably also see this dude here, which you probably only barely see. But it looks like another one of those Baphometians because you can see the point of an arrow and the handle of a longbow. You think there's another archer back there.
Okay.
And then there's some weird shit going on the other side of there that you're not entirely sure.
If I do another spiritual weapon, the one up here dissipates, correct?
Correct.
But there's no issue with...
Well, you can move that one if you want, but it's only got a couple more rounds to go. Well, it's only got it's been up there for 4 rounds.
This one only has 2 rounds left. So I want to put one right here.
Okay. So this one's going to dissipate. Hold on, I got to get in there and grab it.
And then the barrels that they have are not going to be sufficient to stop it, correct? Because it'll be high enough up.
Yeah, I mean, it can go very high.
Right. So I want to put it right in front of these doors because they're open.
Right.
And over the level of the barrels that are there.
So like right there?
Yeah.
Now, if they're over the level of the barrels, that's not going to necessarily stop people from running underneath it. It's not going to block that door.
Well, how high are the barrels?
5 feet. This guy's big.
Okay, but if I put it at, say, 6 feet, it's big enough to block that guy from coming through, yeah?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it will.
Okay.
At 6 feet,
that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Because I want to trap him in there, if at all possible, for as long as I can. So then I'm going to take a shot. 28.
Ooh, damn.
Look at you go, Chuck.
Dang. I want to know who that kid was you hired.
That's a hit.
5 points.
5 points of damage. Hold on, I gotta check and see if he's immune to force. Oh yeah, he is. No, I'm kidding.
No, but it's not going to tick his health bar.
But he does have SR. Is that a factor?
Hang on a second. I'm sorry, I didn't have that pulled
I
up.
believe it is.
What did he cast on him?
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon shot at him.
The force bow.
I don't think it is because it's a attack now. Then.
Yeah.
Hang on. Give me a second. You can go on with other people while I look this up, but I'll give it to you.
I'm almost there.
Oh, okay.
Spell resistance, yes. So you have to roll spell resistance, which I believe is D20 plus your caster level against my spell resistance, which I'll tell you right now, if you want to know, is 15.
Oh.
What'd you roll? 23? All right. 5 points of damage. Well done, my good man. Whoops. Hold on a sec. Should not let me move from there. 5 points. Okay. Did you say 5? Yeah. 5 points of force damage as a force arrow slams into the dude. It gives off a huge bestial yell as it takes that force damage. Not happy about that. All right. Storm Illindar.
I assume probably one move action is just waiting for Gatto to hop on.
Gatto hopped on his turn.
Oh, okay. Well, then she's going to fly him down to right here.
Okay.
And I guess it's not till his turn. He probably stays there until his turn.
It was on op fire.
So she'd probably shoot at them as they're on their way over.
Shoot. So hold on. Let me go ahead and do that. 26 on Storm.
That misses.
Okay. Storm being much. I'm assuming that Storm is a fair amount larger than Gatto.
Yeah.
She's probably about the size of a mountain. Well,
a Volkswagen?
No. She's probably a little bit smaller than a lion, but with wings.
Ah, okay.
And Gato weighs 150 pounds, and all of his armor is smaller.
Okay, yeah, the 26 is going to miss.
Gato's on top of her, so it would make sense that she's shooting at Storm because that's
yeah, it's Storm. She would shoot at Storm. Okay, go ahead. And so Gato will be able to dismount next round.
Right. She's going to get a single attack, though, right?
Yes. 25 is going to hit. Okay, 11 points of claw damage to my poor, long-suffering Baphometians. I hate you. All right, that claw just rakes across her, and she's like, ah! It's as this woman throws down her bow and begins scrambling at against the forge for her halberd or glaive. She's got a glaive. Sorry. All right, so that's you guys. Their turn. She is going to take a 5-foot step backwards and strike at Storm with her halberd, which she's pretty good with. 26, another miss. Just for fun, what is Storm's armor class?
28 right now.
28. Okay. Yeah. So she misses. She's going to take that 5-foot step.
It's really close.
And she's going to. It's pretty close. What are they gonna do? Maybe nothing. Okay, they're gonna stay put. Hold on a second. You're gonna see what she may do, if anything. Oh, that's what she's gonna do. All right. She is going to do that. 1 second while I do this. Boom. Okay. All right. That's done. Flashheart and Farina.
I had Flashheart.
All right. You have resistance. Lothar, did you go in there without resistance on?
I have fire resistance 10.
Do you? Okay, good. I will go ahead.
Farina, did you already hit Flashheart with
Yeah,
with
I hit
resistance?
that last round, yeah.
Okay.
With the red
But
dot.
mine's not the spell. It's because of my armor.
That's okay. I'm just leaving it in there so that I know who's taking damage and who's not.
Okay.
Is the elevator on the ground floor now?
It's on the top floor. It has not moved.
Okay.
It is not moving.
I will come charging by Fletcher here and enter the elevator.
And hit the switch and start going down?
Wait for me!
I'm waiting for Fletcher.
Okay.
I'm wait for you.
Farina, what are you doing?
I'm pushing the dead salamander out of the way.
Yeah, good luck. I hope you brought a dolly.
Feather, that scale I have, it works to float me down as well as up, wouldn't it?
Yep.
It would, yeah. Absolutely it would.
Like a rope trick kind of thing.
So I'm going to cast Resist Energy on me. That's 1.
Okay.
2. Who else is back here? Bardos, do you want to go in?
So here's the thing about your levitational thing. It does not move laterally. So for what I'm thinking you want to do, which is use the levitation to move over the edge and down into the room.
I'll have to hop over and then move down.
Well, you would actually go to the edge of the railing, enact the thing, and then you would claw yourself over and then move down, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. So how many feet, if I cast Resist Energy on myself, do you want Resist Energy, Bardos?
You can use 1 move action, yeah.
Well, you can't cast 2 spells.
No, I can, if you feel like you want to go in there before me. But I want to cast it on you before I leave.
Everybody else has it except for me and Elendar.
Yeah. And I'm.
No, it doesn't need to
and the cat and our NPC.
I think the cat is just once we clear this room, I'm going to have him just hold his breath and run for it. He can leap 20 feet, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, then I'm giving Resist Energy to Bardos.
Okay.
And I've got 1 left for me.
All right, so it's not on you, it's on Bardos.
Yep. And I'm not going to move because anywhere past this door right here is hot, right?
Yeah, anywhere past there is where you start taking damage. All right. Flash, how you went in the thing? Bardos and Fletcher.
Boink. And I press the button.
You got to. It begins going down. It's going to take 2 rounds.
You can go down with them?
All right, Bardos, what are you doing there?
I'm just gonna. I guess I'm gonna move to about here. And,
Oh yeah, it's an elevator, isn't it?
hold on. Just gonna look and see what's going on. You want a perception?
Charming Charlie is a woman's.
Perception check.
Okay.
All right.
Hi.
What'd you roll for your perception?
Working on it. Hang on.
That's awesome.
Little girl from Ipanema.
Yeah, this is the elevator music.
Yep, that's the elevator music.
18.
You see, well, most of all, you see this guy, this demon creature standing up behind those barrels in there, sort of swiping a halberd at a spiritual weapon. You also see this dude, which looks like a human, with a longbow sort of peering around, kind of like, but he's staying well back. He's not trying to stay in the line of fire. He's being very cautious.
Dr. Chilton does enjoy his petty torments.
True. That's true. That's a Nightbreed reference. Boy, that's obscure. God, Chuck, that's major percent. You may have to get extra XP for that.
And by the way, the last time I was in an elevator, which is kind of sad,
Okay.
the elevator music was a Muzak version of Metallica, which makes me feel old.
And that's also pretty sad.
I'll tell you what.
That's
I'll tell you what, Chuck. You're getting extra XP for a Nightbreed reference, which I don't think that's ever happened.
Wow.
I can't believe I caught it.
Chuck,
I saw Nightbreed in the
same
theater
bonus
with
I
a
get
double.
for killing salamanders. I'll be.
I saw Nightbreed in the theater as a double feature with River of Death with Donald Pleasance.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
89, 90,
old
something
school
like that.
gore movies, man.
Yeah.
All right. So Bardos, you moved up there. You did your perception check. You saw those guys over there at the thing. You see something going on with Storm and Gatto over there, but you're not entirely sure what that's about. Fletcher, you got into the elevator, pulled the lever. You guys are moving down. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
So Don,
Yes.
are you going to run all the way around the forge to get behind her?
I was debating.
Because it'd be best to keep Storm on the dangerous side of her.
That's what I was thinking also. Yes, I'm going to run around.
Okay, so she's just going to engage her this round, and you just run around and get behind her, and then do your thing.
Right.
Do you have acrobatics? How good is your acrobatics? You could tumble by her.
So, yeah, you could try that. You got to beat her CMD, whatever it is.
Because I'm thinking
I'll do that. I'll tumble.
The move around behind her is going to be more than one movement.
Right.
What's your AC with the bark skin?
27 with attacks of opportunity.
Nice. Okay.
Because I have mobility.
Yeah, I would do that because even if she swings.
All right. Sorry about that. Yeah. Well, it had to be done. All right. Gatto and Lothar, you guys are up. So Gatto, you are on. You're still mounted.
Gatto stands up and leaps off of
Spring.
Storm, tumbles past her using acrobatics, and stops here.
Oh, there's going to be a couple of die rolls there, or at least one. Let's see your acrobatics.
Acrobatics roll.
Let's see that acrobatics roll. I believe the DC is 20 to get past, right? Oh no!
No, it's her CMD.
Her CMD. All right, let's have a look, shall we? Hold on.
I rolled a 4.
Her CMD is, oh, you're not going to like this. It's 22.
Ooh.
So you stop here.
She's outside.
You do not get past her.
Does she have point blank?
No, she switched weapons.
Yeah, she switched. She's using a glaive now, not a bow.
Yeah, she's got her glaive now. But she can't. She cannot do an attack at that closer range. So I guess you get a. I mean, you could probably get a single attack at that point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not flanking or anything else, just a blade attack. Nope.
That will miss. All right. So that's Gato. What about Lothar? Lothar, you're at the top there.
Yeah, and I'm going to use the bow to take an attack.
Okay, you're gonna. Oh, yeah. Okay, shooting.
20.
20. Let me check. I think that will actually hit. That will hit.
8 points of damage.
Ooh, that's spell resistance.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think once.
Oh wait, yeah. Once it's done, it's done. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 points. He reels from this attack. Swatting away with this thing, trying to keep it away from him. It's a second round of that, by the way.
Right.
Are you gonna move at all?
No, I'm going to stay right here.
You stay right
I'm
there.
I'm going to try to keep an eye on. Well, I obviously can't see Gato anymore, but it's just.
Yeah. Well, kind of. You can.
How tall is the forge?
It's about 5 feet, I guess.
Oh, okay. So I can.
You
So I'm
can,
going to.
you can sort of see him.
I'm
You're
going
up
to keep.
high. You can keep.
Keep an eye on making sure nobody's getting too hurt.
Okay. Ilindar Storm.
Storm's going to take a 5-foot step up and swing at her.
Okay.
And these are all going to be a +1 for the bless.
Okay. 25, 25, 27. Those will all hit. And it's going to be more than enough to essentially slay that poor cultist. 24, 34 points, more than enough. She goes down in a
High five.
in a cloud of blood and entrails. You know, it's like as Storm just tears her apart. What about you, Ilindar?
Somebody's going to come up,
murdering innocent cultists. What are you?
Yeah, and basically say, "I'll stay with these guys and cover the rear. Let me know when it's safe to come in."
What are these cultists using to keep the fire off them?
You don't know.
Are you stopping to ask him?
Can't answer that one.
Yeah, not that one.
All right, so that's them. My turn. She's busy doing that. They're busy doing that. What is he gonna do? He's gonna do that. Yeah. And he is going to take a shot. Well, let me do a perception check first just to make sure I can see him. What is the perception of those guys? Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So 2 arrows come shooting out from behind the corner of those barrels at you, Bardos. First one. Oh, fuck.
Bumble.
Let's confirm.
Actually, only one arrow.
Let's confirm that, shall we? Not confirmed. Just ends the time. Look at those rolls, though. That's brutal. All right, so cling, it goes clinking off of the side, and you hear cursing and comment, "Son of a bitch!" And I gotta get a new string. Fuck, shit, you know, that kind of thing. But the arrow does not strike you.
What?
Everybody else is kind of doing their own thing. So next up, Flashheart and Farina.
Go ahead, Flashheart.
Mesmerized by the by the music here. So, what are my actions here? I see a magic bow facing these doors here. I see Storm and Gato murderizing this cultist.
Give me a perception check.
One of the greatest highlights.
There's a lot of great highlights in here.
28. God, I wish I could. Stupid ads. my freaking tribe has ruined the internet. There's no question about it. So, all right, 28. So, yeah, you see, so right in front of you, as you guys, so you and Fletcher are kind of like going down, and, Fletcher's kind of like humming a little bit. And,
so you just touched your butt, but you're not sure who it was.
You do. Excuse me. You see the magical bow, which just shot this guy. So this is that sort of tall demon creature. You see the bowman who just shot at Bartos. He's visibly stringing his stuff. And you also see what looks to be Storm take down the other archer. You're not sure what happened to her because she's behind the thing, and everybody's sort of like covered back there. But you don't see her anymore, and you're sort of nervous about that.
I'd like to think Fletcher and I are like making plans for the weekend while we're riding this elevator down. Plan. Why don't you come on over to my camp?
So you guys will be down on the ground at the end of this round.
Okay.
All right. Round at the end of this round.
Wait, are we down?
Not yet. Not to your. But at the end of this round, next turn, you'll be able to go out.
Chuck, I'm pretty sure it's got spell resistance.
No, it doesn't.
I failed my save. All right. So, anything else you're gonna do, or
is it a 2-round ride?
It's a 2-round ride. So they got in last time, started down. Now they're going all the way down this time. They will, at the end of next turn, it will open up.
Okay.
So, Farina, what are you doing?
I'm gonna journey to right here.
Hot, hot in there.
Yeah, I did the resist energy on myself too.
Okay.
And then traveling.
All right. So you get 1 move action.
So it looks like I'm 20 feet to here, and then can I scrabble down 10 feet here?
You can't. Not yet. Because you had to cast the resist energy on yourself.
I got 30-foot move, so it was 20 to the fence and then 10 over.
The salamander is difficult terrain.
Oh.
So that's stopped. You had to sort of climb over him. So you could get to the railing, but you can't do any more than that.
Ta-da.
Okay. Bartos and Fletcher, bottom of the order.
Just chilling in the elevator.
So
we're talking about various maladies we have.
Yeah, Fletcher's going, I like this song. All right, Bartos. All right, so you're over there, Bartos. You're over there. They've already left in the elevator. You're still on the thing. A guy took a shot at you, missed. What do you do?
Let me see what my range is.
He's got a shitload of cover over there. The demon less so. He's standing right in front of the barrels and kind of swatting at the spiritual weapon. But that archer, he's playing all the angles. He's got wall. He's got barrels. He's got +4. He's got +4 cover.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step and crouch so I have some cover, right? There's a railing or something?
There's a railing. There's not much to it. You'll get +2, though.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast Acid Splash at the demon. I don't know.
At the demon, okay.
Yeah, probably is not going to affect
the one by the barrels?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a touch attack, yes.
Yep.
Okay. That's a hit.
2 points.
2 points of acid damage. Let me take a look here because I think
Probably immune to it.
Yeah, well, not immune, but he's got resistance. So he just kind of like swats it off, and that kind of thing. You don't think it did any damage to him. All right. That's the bottom of the order. We go into the next round, Gato and Lothar. Gato, you're standing above what is essentially a pile of torn apart cultists.
She was using a bow.
She was. It's laying on the ground next to her. A longbow.
A longbow. I'm going to grab her bow and arrows.
The quiver of arrows is on her belt, but and there's a fair amount of blood on it. But easy.
I will take this round to do this.
Okay. There are 18 arrows in that quiver.
Okay.
All right. Lothar.
I'm going to fire with the bow.
Okay.
As soon as I get the right 12.
Ooh, wait, I don't think that will hit.
No, I doubt it.
No, that's a miss. That's the third round
Yes.
of 6.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is that it? What about you personally?
I'm just going to stay where I am.
You're not going to jump over that railing down into the fight?
No. I thought about it. It was tempting.
I tell you what, you feel that inside, that when you're standing next to a really tall height and you're like, why don't I just throw myself off of that? You're feeling it really strong right now.
Yeah, there's a term for that. I can't remember it.
It is the lure of the abyss, I think, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. I'm going to deny it this time.
You're resistant. Okay. All right. So that's Lothar. Ilindar Storm. So Storm just murdered. Just tore that woman apart.
Yep. Storm's just going to stay right next to God and kind of guard while he's fishing through her.
Okay.
And then Ilindar, he's just going to try and keep the freaked out guy calm.
Okay. It's a chore, but it's better now that everybody's sort of gone in the room. But it's getting a lot warmer in this room that you're in.
Right.
But not to the point that it's causing damage. There's just a lot of that hot air is blowing out into this room. There's
right.
a pressure differential. So there's almost like this wind that's coming out of that hallway.
Okay.
And it's
I'm doing that, and I'm just keeping an eye back behind us to make sure nothing's coming up behind us.
Nothing. I mean, you could still see a bunch of your guys. So I mean, nothing. You don't see anything coming up.
Yeah, I'm standing there so I can look down the hall, and then I'm looking back, making sure Otto's still there, and then back and forth.
Okay. All right. First things first. Another couple of arrows are shot at you, Bardos. You have +2 cover, so add 2 to your armor class. 15 and 11. Any of that hit? No.
Nope.
Okay, so those 2 arrows go ting, ting, ting off of the thing from that guy. All right, so let me do the charge rules. Just got to check something. Charge rules is straight line, double your
double your move and get a +2 attack bonus and a -2 AC for the next one.
Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Which way are you facing?
The way her icon looks.
So to the south?
Yes.
Okay. So give me a quick
that's where she perceives the threat coming from.
Okay. Give me a quick perception check. Okay. You don't see it until it happens, but out of this hallway comes charging one of those demons. He's got his halberd at the ready. He charges to the point where he can strike because he has reach, and he attacks at +2. And you just like look up and you're like, what? Okay. It's going to be fun. All right, Storm. Here we go. 24.
Nope.
Son of a bitch. All right.
That's exactly what the demon says.
She ducks away at the last second, but that thing goes whistling over her, smacks into the wall, and is like, and he comes back for another. He's yelling at her. Coming out of this hallway right here.
Okay.
Is charging out. Let me see if anybody else is going to do anything at all. I have to do him. Take care of that right now. He's there. Keep doing that. Okay. Flashheart and Farina.
Ding.
All right. Flashheart. Yeah, ding. So now you're at the ground. You can come out of there if you want. But you just saw this big demon come running across there with a halberd and take a vicious swipe at Storm. Miss, but I mean, it's just like.
Now this would be at the end of my range there. I think if I could write directly, but I could charge an attack, right?
You could charge, yeah, absolutely. Now if you now wait,
actually, aren't those guys right here?
Who guys?
Doesn't the elevator go down to this square right here?
No, it goes straight down unless they said they wanted to. Yeah, unless they wanted to go the angle way.
Oh, okay, all right, never mind.
So it's straight down.
Way.
So I would say
the Willy Wonka elevator.
Only charge if you want. Well, I guess yeah. So the charge will give you a -2 on AC.
Next round, yeah.
But what does it give me a bonus to?
It gives you a
Plus
+2 attack this
to
round.
attack.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, sir.
All right. So, but I only get one attack if I charge, right?
Single attack, yeah.
Okay. So +2 is gonna put me at. Plus I have the bless on, right? So.
Yeah, you do.
Ooh.
You got to roll a d20, buddy.
Oh crap!
D8.
I did roll a d20.
No, you
D8.
D8.
I maxed my D8.
You maxed your D8, which
weirdly that would have hit. So it's like it still hits. Okay, you
barely
hit.
better. Okay, there you go.
You get damage.
All right. You don't want to use the one above? Okay.
I don't think that's not fair, really.
Do I get a +2 to damage here or no?
No.
No, not for its charge.
So actually, it'd be 15 here then. Plus it would be +10 because of the bless.
Bless doesn't.
Plus doesn't add to damage.
Yeah, only
Never
to
mind.
hit.
Yeah. Rookie move. Who said that?
All right. So he's like, as you get him in the side, everybody's kind of like coming from different directions and charging and all that kind of stuff. But you get him in the side, and he's like, his halberd. He's gonna swat at you with his halberd next time.
I will introduce myself. Hello, foul beast. It is I, Flashheart.
Whoa, what is
Is
that? An arrow?
That's an arrow that is now ensorcelled thanks to Lothar.
To whom are you shooting? Or at whom, I should say.
Oh, this beast.
Oh, the guy in front, the guy that charged Storm. Okay. That is a hit. And these 8 points of damage. Oh, wait, I got to check and see who's got a DR.
It's an aligned good.
It's an aligned good. Yeah, that's not going to matter, is it? Okay, so it gets in there. The good arrow is sparking and throwing off magical auras and stuff like that as it shoots into his body. And he is, where are all these crusaders coming from?
I'm going to stay put too, Les. I'm not moving.
Okay. Bardos and Fletcher, bottom of the order.
You want to go first, Bardos?
I just got to go look at the elevator, Les. Can I call it back up?
You can. It takes 2 rounds to get back up.
Maybe let me go first before you do that.
Let him get out.
Okay.
That music starts playing again.
All of a sudden, you hear Fletcher start cursing.
Hey!
Well, yeah, because with all that music, it was pretty much 2 guys went down, 1 couple.
Flashheart runs out and hits all the buttons on the way out. It's like,
I'm able to attack this guy from here, right?
Yeah, he's big. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you can.
Any chance I've got flanking?
Storm?
Yes, no, with the made cannon, he can flank with the spiritual weapon.
He can, but the spiritual weapon is facing the other direction. He's not attacking that guy.
Okay.
I don't know. That's remote. I think you have to be both attacking this. No, you don't. No, we've done it in the past. Yeah, that's flanking. That's flanking.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who they're attacking. The mere presence of him is disconcerting to the defender. 18. That is gonna miss. Hold on. Let me double check that. Yeah, that's a miss. Just barely, but a miss.
Does that include all your pluses for bless and flanking and all of that?
Yes, it does.
+1 for bless, +2 for flanking.
Okay, never mind.
All right, miss. Barely, but a miss. Oh, the wrong time, wrong place. Bardos, you are now calling up the elevator?
Yep.
All right, it'll take 2 rounds for it to get there. 1 round of travel, and at the end of next round, or in the end of 2 rounds, it will be there. All right, top of the order, Gatto, Lothar. Gatto, you see this thing attack Storm, and you see Flashheart and Fletcher seemingly come out of nowhere, although really they just came out of the thing.
Using my new longbow with whatever bow properties and arrow properties these have, I fire at this guy.
Okay. All right, you fire. Go ahead.
We got to find it. Here it is. Okay, now there's also another +1 for the bless.
Okay. Goes shooting off into space. It's like, oh, these stupid bows. Yeah, that's a miss.
How do you use this thing?
What the what? That's a miss. All right, what about
off.
It's rough. Lothar, what about you personally? You going to jump over the edge there and get in the game, or?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking that whole dive in, that's not really Lothar's gig. So
Not your thing, huh?
yeah,
Right.
he's going to let the bow do the work and have the bird try to calm down the useless dude back in the other room.
Okay. Storm and Illendar.
Illendar is helping the bird.
Storm.
And Storm's going to take a 5-foot step.
Okay. Flank bonus.
And then, so these are all going to be at +3.
Okay. 23, 22, and 26.
Yeah.
He goes down in a pile. His halberd clattering across the floor as Storm rises up and just tears him to bits. We got what? 29.
Oh, actually,
43 points of damage.
Hey, Les.
Yeah.
This macro's still with an enlarge, so there's 3 less damage.
Cheating.
There's 3 less damage, and the chick that got attacked would have taken 3 less damage than whatever it said last time, too.
3 less, that's it?
Yeah. I'm
All
going
right,
to fix this.
They're both still dead.
Okay, all right.
Three damage is not going to make much of a difference. All right, but he goes down. Flashlight, you're a bit miffed because you didn't get the chance to kill that guy like you wanted to because Storm is taking all your kills.
I was mostly monologuing at this beast, and Storm killed it before I even got to finish my quippy statement. Hey, I'm talking over here.
All right, my turn. All right, he's going to shoot 2 arrows at Flashheart.
Actually, it was 6.
27 and 16. Either of those hit?
Well, before I answer that question, that charge that was that against, was that -2 only against this guy or against anything that hit me?
I think it's only against that guy.
Okay. Well, either way, 27 still hits, but I just wanted to know.
Okay. Would a 16 hit if it did count for everybody?
Oh, not even close.
10
Some fool gave me
points of arrow
+3 plate
damage.
armor.
You get plunked by an arrow from a guy sort of in the background there.
How many points?
10 points.
Ow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Hold on a second. We're on round 13 left of the guy slowly dying. I know. I'll miss you. Yeah, we heard you already.
Yeah.
Not dead yet.
Come closer. Closer. My Blu-ray edition of The Two Towers I wish to go to.
I still claim that kill.
When it eventually happens.
Yeah, when it eventually happens.
Okay, hold on. She's going to do that, I think.
You let him put his affairs in order. That was very merciful of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's talking with a notary right now.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, just stamp it. I've got only 12 rounds left. Okay, that's gonna be good. All right, so hold a sec.
Everybody has resist elements in this room.
Got our little red dots.
Oh yeah, okay. Everybody who doesn't have one is dead. Who was the archer that fired at me, Les? Will you point that?
The guy behind the wall there.
That guy? I can barely see him. Okay.
Something green coming from the south.
Ah! He got us. Gelatinous cube. 40-foot radius.
All right. Everyone in the green circle needs to make a fortitude save at DC 17.
And we have a blessed button on that, right?
Thank you.
What kind of save?
A fortitude.
Couldn't have rolled worse.
Oh. Who else is in there? Is that it? I think that's it. for Storm. So Storm makes it. And let me just check and make sure Fortitude negates. Okay, so no effect to Storm, but the rest of you, this is a stinking cloud. You guys are surrounded by a bank of fog, except that the vapors are nauseating. Living creatures become nauseated in the crowd as long as you are in the cloud. Let's just take a quick look at nauseated and see what that does to people. Creatures with the nauseated condition experience stomach distress, unable to attack, cast spells, concentrate, or do anything requiring attention. The only thing that you can do is a single move action before turn, and everyone but Storm has it. You guys are hurling your guts out all over the place. Flashheart and Farina, what do you guys do? Flashheart, in between vomits, what do you do?
I'm going to make a single move action. What is this, a barricade right here?
Yeah, it is.
It's not all the way up, though, right? It's just partial.
No, it's about 5 foot tall. It's basically barrels moved into place.
Arena's going to cast a wind wall and blow this crap into that door.
All right, hold on.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so let me just take a look at here. Wind wall.
So I would be wanting to do it.
I'm gonna let Farina go before I go.
Okay.
I can see me running down to it and then it blowing right on top of me.
All right, up to 10 foot for level long. So yeah, okay. So you can, you want to push it back into the door.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Hold on a second. Let me see what I can find. Doug's up. Okay, hold on. Okay, the blue is the wind wall. I'm assuming you're gonna put it like here and use it, and then push it down. Now, can you move a wind wall?
Well, I want to place it so that it's at an angle to begin with. So I want to follow what I drew. That angle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, not too much more than what you have between,
Okay, so before you do that, here is the thing. Gaseous breath weapons, and creatures in gaseous form cannot pass through a wind wall, but it doesn't necessarily push things back except for arrows and stuff. It creates missed chances for arrows. It's not big enough to push it.
It says deflects arrows, smaller creatures, and gases. If it's
which means it won't go any further than that. So, I mean, it depends on where you want to put it. I guess it could deflect it to somewhere else. Like, for example, so can you see it? If you were to put it here, it would deflect the gas away from Storm and Flashheart. So they would be okay, but Gato and Fletcher would still be affected.
Which way would it push it? I mean, if it's deflecting.
It just pushes it in both directions, basically. But you can't. I mean, it's the wind wall is you can't move it, so it's not going to be able to. I mean, I know what you're trying to do, and it's a good idea, but I don't think you're going to be able to flow it back into that doorway. It's just
All right. Well, then can I put it Oops, shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to move your. Can I put it at an angle so it's between flesh? You know what I'm saying? Like this.
It's only who's drawing on my thing. So
that's me.
That's you. So yeah, I mean, so if you wanted to put it if it only is going to work if it's on top of these guys.
But I want to angle it slightly.
Like that?
Yeah. Now pull it down.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Like that?
That left side down a little bit.
All right. So you want to angle it a little more?
I want to angle it a little less, actually.
Okay.
Back a bit.
Like that?
There you go. Move down a little bit more. There.
That's the spot right there.
All right.
Oh,
so you want to help. Now wait a second. I mean.
No, you're not going to let this fly, are you?
No, I've got it. But what you're going to do is, you're going to do it in such a way that it's that big, because you could do that.
So they are completely outside of.
It gets blown away from them. All right, so here's the
arrows at them is going to have a harder time with it.
There's none of the other people are in that.
No, but I'm saying the guy shooting arrows at them from above, from over the barrel.
Oh, arrows! Yeah, arrows are kind of fucked. So the condition of nauseated lasts for 1d4 plus 1 rounds after the condition leaves. So the wind wall blows the cloud kill. The cloud kill. It's not cloud kill. It's a sticky cloud. Blows it backwards. So you're outside of. There's like a space inside the stinking cloud that is safe now because the wall, it's blowing it back. Let me go ahead and roll how many more rounds you are affected by the nauseation. Yeah. 2 more rounds. Okay, so from here, you're still affected for 2 more rounds as long as you stay in the thing. Now, here's the tricky bit. If you leave the wind wall, you have to make another save against the cloud, the stinky cloud. Make sense? Okay.
Not move to the one end and stink at, like skip out of the one end on the right hand side.
You just hold your breath, couldn't you, if you knew it was there?
Like push
like
to the
that?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, you do that. You could run out that way.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my doohickey, my scale.
Okay.
To drop over the wall.
Over here. All right, you're still. That's pretty close to that stinking cloud.
But it's not in it.
It's not.
She could have taken a 5-foot step and then drop down, right, and then put herself farther away from this edge of the cloud.
I'm gonna be taking cover behind the forge. So.
Okay. Okay, you can do that, but you won't be on the ground until the start of the next round.
So, this rectangle, that's a clear space. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's clear air inside the stinking cloud.
All right,
but you're still sick.
But you're still sick for another 2 rounds. You can only do for 2 rounds. You can only do a single move action per turn.
Okay. Well,
all right.
If I stay here, I'm going to be a target for bow fire. Is it possible?
No, because you're in a wind wall. Bowfire wind walls have real problems with that. So hold on. Arrows and bolts are deflected upward and miss, while any other normal range weapon passing through the wall has a 30% miss chance. So arrows can't hit you while you're in that blue square.
Okay. Well, I guess this is as good a place to be as any. I don't have to take a move action then, right? I could just.
You don't have to. Yeah.
All right. I'll just be as defensive as possible and try to catch my breath.
Okay. That is, you are still nauseated, so you're just cruising through there. All right. Bardos and Fletcher. Fletcher, you are puking your guts.
The paladin skill mitigates that.
Against nauseation? You might.
Yeah. Some holy tums or something.
Les, all of the circles are on top of me, so I can't grab myself.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
We're there.
There you go. Try that now.
That's better.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
All right. So you're just moving a couple of steps forward over to Flashheart, staying inside the wind wall.
Yeah.
All right. Bardos, what about you?
I'm going to wait for the elevator.
Okay. It arrives at the top. Ka-ching! Now, and next round you can jump into it. All right. And it's next round. Gato and Lothar. This is, I believe, the last round for the spiritual weapon. Is that correct, or is there one more?
I thought this was 5.
Okay. All right. That sounds reasonable. I might be wrong. This. What about you personally? The elevator's there. You see Bardos getting on it.
No, I can't tolerate any more of that music.
All right.
I'm going to stay here.
Understandable. Gato, what about you? You are...
I'm hanging out inside the cloud where the wind, where it's a little safe. So...
Okay, you cannot do any of that because you're nauseated.
Okay.
For another round after this one. But if you want, you can hang on to that and do that as soon as the nauseation. Okay. All right, can do. Ilindar and Storm. Storm, you're in the wind wall, but you were never nauseated to begin with from the cloud, but you're okay.
How were the barrels treated as far as moving through them or over them?
That would, well, it's a barricade, so it would be difficult terrain, and almost certainly you'd get at least one and maybe two attacks of opportunity.
We need a large Fletcher to go.
Like if you're going to jump over them. Plus, there's guys there. I mean, this guy is standing right behind those barrels. I don't think you could pass through there.
We need a large Fletcher to go, hey, Kool-Aid right through there. Oh, yeah.
Unless you did something like a bull rush to try and push that guy back, I don't think you could pass through there without because he's in the
Can she get to a spot where she can attack one of them?
It's their 5-foot barrels. I don't think she can.
If it was sitting there, can she like leap on top of them and sit on top of them?
Not without taking attack of opportunity.
Okay. If she takes that, can she get a swing?
Yes, one of them. One swing.
Wouldn't she be able to
sees
fly?
everyone around her hacking up along, though, right?
Huh?
She sees everyone around her hacking up along.
Oh yeah, they're all barfing their guts out. She's unaffected though.
So she knows she's not getting any backup. Then she's smart enough to figure that out. She's probably just gonna be asking, hey, you guys all right? What's going on?
Okay. She's just kind of looking around at these guys, going, "What the hell?" All right. What about you, Ilindar? Still kind of keep Adrian calm?
Yeah.
He's chilling. He's mellowing out a little bit because the attacks. I mean, he's still 75% freaked out because he's still down in this pit. He's had a really bad time of it down here.
Right. We'll just keep talking to him. All right. I don't tell him about our rescuing NPC percentage.
You don't bring that doesn't come up.
We don't bring that up. As far as he knows, we're like the best rescuers ever.
Shit. Okay. All right.
So yeah, that's all those two are doing.
Okay. He's gonna take a 5-foot step. He's gonna take a 5-foot step. He's gonna no, he's gonna stay there. He's gonna take a 5-foot step. He's gonna lose 2. He's going out in a blaze of glory. Hold on. What is she gonna take? All right, she's gonna hang back. Okay, Flashheart and Farina.
I'm still sickened, right?
You are.
Good, but I'm still protected by the wind wall, so
you are. But you could take a move action.
Maybe go back into the toxic stinking cloud.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Nobody's approached the barrier yet, right?
The barrels? No. I mean, other than the spiritual weapon, which just keeps shooting over the top of them.
If I go over there, can I start stacking things from like a somewhat covered position?
What? No.
You're gonna have to get in there sooner or later.
Not where you are. I mean, so first thing is you only have a single move action this turn. Right. I mean, you could run out of the stinking cloud and sort of around towards those barrels, but right now you're still vomiting profusely.
All right, I will do this.
Okay.
So I'll come from there.
So you come out. You're gonna
go. I want to make sure that
you're not gonna go through the stinking cloud. You're gonna go out the bottom and then down. Okay.
So where I'm at, I think unless it's gonna have to be a hell of a shot to go around this corner and then over here to get me, right? I'm trying to be out of the way.
I don't think that would be even possible. Let me check though.
I want to make sure there's no magical bendy arrows.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna be able to hit you. There's no way. Okay. All right. You do that. Farina. Now you land on the ground.
Yeah, I thought I had tinctures that would cure nausea, but I've got these seeds and casings, but I cannot identify what the hell they do. They're like unknown to Pathfinder, but they're on my list.
Huh.
So anyway,
Hey, can I take out the drawings? Is that okay?
oh gosh, please. I'm sorry. I left them there. I could have deleted that. And there's nothing like heal checks don't take care of the nauseated condition at all.
No.
Okay, well, whoops.
Paladin mercy. There are certain mercies. I mean, there are.
Yeah, he's going to be okay.
Well, eventually. I mean, honestly, it's only for a couple more rounds.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really know that, but.
Can I see through the stinking cloud, or is it actually?
I think you can see through it. Creates it creates a fog bank like fog cloud. Hold on a second. Fog cloud obscures all sight, including dark vision. So yeah, no, you cannot see in it.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Or through it, I should say. So you can't see them.
What have I done?
You created a path for them to get out of it.
No.
Otherwise, they were screwed.
I can't find.
There's a door right there. If you want to check and see what's in there.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna skinny over this way then, to right where I can see around the cloud.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let loose an arrow at this guy. And it's going to be -4 because of cover. Is that right?
Yeah.
I can move a little more.
Well, here's the problem: you're shooting through your own wall of.
Oh yeah.
You have to move. You can't shoot through there.
That's fine. So here.
On top of the dead guy.
Nope, to the right of the dead guy.
Okay. Let's see. I think that will work. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. You got to shoot the other. Well, no, you got to shoot the salamander who's back there, the bleeding salamander. But yeah, you can shoot him.
I'm gonna try.
Ooh, natty 20! Confirm it. Is that the confirm?
Yeah.
That is an unconfirmed. That's a hit, but you do not get the critical.
Is that exploding dice?
It is.
Okay, so then I roll my damage. And had I maxed out on either of those, I could have rolled them again, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's true. But in this case, you just got the 9 points. The arrow just hits him, and he's like, ah! But then you realize he has damage reduction.
Well, no, because Lothar aligned my weapon.
She's circled.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Now it actually counts for something.
I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, you got him. It took him high. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I got that. He took him high. He and he's like pulls it out of his neck. He's bleeding, still bleeding all over the place. But yeah, you got him. Nice shot. Nice shot. All right, Bardos and Fletcher. So Bardos, you're still up on the thing there. You're in the elevator, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down, I guess.
All right, so you will be down at the end of next round.
Nobody else wants to go with me, right? Lothar.
I think Lothar does.
I'm good.
He's staying up there. All right, so you close the door, hit the thing, and you begin cranking down. Fletcher, what are you doing?
This square here is still protected by the wind, right? I go here.
If you go there, you are, yeah.
Okay, that's it. And I'm going to wait.
Okay. All right. Bottom of the order. That was it. Gatto and Lothar. Gatto, what are you going to do? You still have this round where you're still
one round to clear my head first.
All right, you're staying there. Okay. Lothar, what about you? Last shot from the guy. That's a hit. 4 points, and it disappears. Good old spiritual weapon. Always doing good.
There's no health bar on that grave.
So
there is. You just can't see it because it's partially obscured.
Okay.
as a call out to the party, was the spiritual weapon helpful?
Yes.
Yay!
Absolutely.
Then Put another one right there.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
And does it get to fire this round?
It does. Doink. Are you pulling the charges off that wand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, the wand's done.
Oh no! Wait. It does not get to fire. It will be there next round, but you already fired once this round.
With the old one that then dissipated, then I use the wand to cast a new one, and they get to fire when they come into being. Not that it matters. It looked like I missed.
You missed. All right. Yeah, that's legit. Okay.
As long as you missed.
As long as you missed. Yeah. And otherwise, we were going to have more of a fight about it. Storm and Ilindar.
And just for your note, the wand of spiritual weapon is gone.
It's out. Oh, okay. I thought you had more on there. All right.
That's good news.
That was it.
Need to buy you another one of those.
No kidding. I'll pitch in.
Yeah,
Can I fall asleep? Not yet.
Can't you recharge him? I guess you gotta.
No.
You cannot recharge a wand. You can only
Yeah.
recharge.
No. A staff you can.
So there's several things lining up behind the barricade, but nothing's coming through, right?
Nothing is coming through. The only thing that seemed to have come around the barricade was that one halberd demon who charged Storm, and he came out of this hallway right here.
Right.
But nothing else has come out of there, as far as you know.
Okay.
And at this point, nothing can come out of that because they have the barricade of the barrels, and then they can't pass through the spiritual weapon.
Right.
They can if they take an attack of opportunity, though, right?
No, they simply can't pass through an enemy's
The way
threat.
they would have to do an acrobatics check.
That's awesome.
Right.
We're definitely buying you a staff.
Staff of spiritual weapon. All right.
I'm down.
All right. So.
And then, yeah, Eleanor's not doing anything anyway, either. So.
Okay. Eleanor's not doing anything. So Storm's not doing anything?
Not until other people are out and around and actually moving in.
Okay.
Basically, she'll call to Fletcher and Flashheart and say, "Let me know when you're ready to go, and I'll lead the way."
Okay.
We're both going to be good to go this next round.
All right. Let's see. He can't fire.
Can we call it here? Is this the last round?
Yeah, it will probably be the last round.
Because then when we start again, they won't be nauseous and we'll be able to rock.
Good.
Yeah, actually, yes. This is the last round of nausea. He's going to. Does he have point blank? I think he does. He's going to do the 5-foot step back into there. Let's see.
That's where I wish I had dark skin. He's going to hit the wind wall. Oh.
No, he's going to shoot at Flashheart.
That's not. He can't go around that corner. You
This
wouldn't,
corner's sticking out over that line.
you wouldn't give us that. No way.
Come on. Sure he can.
On this one.
Now, if he jumps up on the barrels, no
Yes.
problem.
Then he can have it.
All right,
After
fine.
he
He's
makes
not
it-
moving forward.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is set.
All right, he's not going to fire, but he is going to move into position and just in case. Those guys are there. She's there. Man, I don't have anybody else. All right, Flashheart and Farina. I need more guys.
No, you don't.
All right, Flashheart, Farina. Flashheart, you see that guy he's trying to get a line on you. Can't seem to get the shot because Farina is using trigonometry. What do you do? And Farina, you're up too. So you could also take another shot if you wanted to at the salamander, who's the only creature you can get right now. Unless you take a 5-foot step to the southeast along that wall, you could probably get a shot at the demon.
No.
They get behind the thing, so they do get +4 cover from behind the barrels.
I'll go ahead and take a shot at the salamander again.
Okay.
For my throw.
I don't know what he's got. What do you know?
Next to nothing.
Oh! Ah! No, wait. You got to roll
I'm
it.
sorry. I was looking at Gordon because he made me use this other format, and look what happened. It's all his fault.
Oh, and that is a confirmed fumble with an
Unbelievable.
Here we go. Let's go to the chart.
This will be my second of the night. I hope my arrow goes straight up.
Oh, this is called klutz. You drop your weapon in your square.
That's not
Ding, ding, as your bow falls to the ground.
Better than hitting yourself.
Go on, I don't call her a klutz.
You let go of the wrong end.
Straight up over the railing and right in your foot.
Put that down there just so you can see that it's there.
All right. So I get to start having to pick up my weapon next time.
You start picking up your weapon. All right, Flashheart, what are you going to do? You're tucked in that corner. The archer can't seem to get at you. He wants to, though. He wants to bad.
Hey, Fletcher, you run over here and pick up my weapon for me.
You're still nauseated, so you just get a move action.
No, he should be done now.
Flashheart? No, at the end of this turn.
Oh, I thought he had like a special paladin thing.
He may. I don't know. Does he? Do you?
Flashheart? Matt, are you sleeping?
We may have lost him.
Yes, his special paladin thing is snore.
Snore
of eternal immunity.
At least he isn't snoring.
So we'll skip over him. Bardos and Fletcher.
Now, this. I've had 2 rounds of nausea already.
All right. Yes, but the first one was when you were actually in the cloud.
No, after the air was cast.
You had 2 rounds after the air was cast?
Yeah. First, I moved from this square to this.
Oh, yeah, because she moved. Okay, all right. So you are okay. Flashheart, you're all right as well. And Gato, you're okay. I know what you're.
Now,
yeah, now you're okay.
So all I do is I let Storm know we're ready when you are, and then I'm poised.
Okay.
All right, Bardos, your elevator opens at the bottom. And you can move.
You can dance if you want to.
Saving throw versus insanity from the elevator music.
It's a little...
10, 20, 30, 40. I'm going to go to that corner.
All right, so you're going to run past there?
Yep.
All right, sounds good. And it is 11:04. We'll stop there.
It's 18.
Are we 18 next week?
That's a good question. I think we're B team next week, unless you guys want to.
Wasn't there a week coming up we weren't playing at all?
No, that's on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we are pre-scheduled for B team next week.
Okay.
All right. So in 2 weeks, we will return here to see what the heck is going on.
Well, at some point before next week, somebody wake up Snapper.
All right. All right. Well, thanks, you guys. This was awesome.
See you guys.
Night, guys.
Have a good one.